thou studiest in the.
He is at.
Start with the second edge. What you got?
We're up.
Egyptian against Egyptian.
Oh, you can.
Con. Somebody open up.
Check
Check the feed.
Yeah, we're good.
Shalom. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, giving all praise, all glory, and honor to Yahweh.
Hashem Yahushai B'Hashem Kadash.
Double honor to the apostles and the elders, the great millstone of the will. All right, peace and salutations to all you Akim out there preaching this truth throughout the four corners of the earth with truth and sincerity in your hearts and for the love of the gospel. All right, this is the great millstone branch, Gary, Indiana, coming at you with another live show. All right, this is the indoor camp, but nevertheless, we got the words of the Yahweh Hashem Yahushai to come forth. You know, so without further ado, right to it. You got Isaiah 19.
Go ahead, sir. How you want to start?
Well, you can start with it.
Go. Second Esdras.
It's the book of Second Esdras, chapter 15, starting at 1. Make sure you speak up. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord.
Right. The Lord is putting in our mouth, to say what's already about to occur, man. The Lord is about to bring prophecy, which he's doing right now, in the form of what? World War III. Okay, in the form of the Karama, Jacob's trouble. You see, Egyptian against Egyptian, civil unrest through the Civil War. And the Lord is really, moving, you see what I'm saying, through the spirit of this prophecy, man, as we're seeing, man.
Right. Kingdoms divided.
Kingdoms divided, the weak is now, standing up to the strong. And what the scripture say, let the weak say I'm strong.
Yeah.
Okay? We're seeing,
somebody pull it up.
yeah, because we're seeing this, these other countries, you see these other nations, standing up against America, man, the whore.
Yeah.
And the beast.
Yeah.
These other nations is forming an alliances, to kind of combat against the UN, the European Union. Okay, we're seeing this right before our eyes, but really, it's the Lord is mustering up the battle, as the scriptures say in Isaiah chapter 13, man. The Lord is gathering these other nations together, okay, and getting them ready for the battle in the valley of Jehoshaphat, Yahweh Shabbat, man. Where the Lord is going to plead and judge these nations, man. Go ahead, bro. You got something?
This is the book of Joel, chapter 3, starting at verse 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war.
Yeah, and we proclaiming it right now. You see? We're crying out, and we're not only speaking to our people, we're shaking a hand at these other nations as well, too. You see? Go ahead.
It says, prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. It says, beat your plowshares into swords.
Yeah, beat your plowshares into swords, man. And these plowshares, according to these other nations, America, these other nations' military and their weapons is likened unto plowshares, man. But the Lord is saying, read that again.
It says, beat your plowshares into swords.
The Lord is, you got these other nations calling for, hey, man, we need nuclear missiles now. You see? And, I believe it was one of those countries over there in I believe in Africa or something like that. They was I think I forget the country. They were saying, man, hey, look here, we need nuclear war now. We need the nuclear missiles, man. You see, because they was looking at the situation that was going on in Venezuela, and they like, well, shit, if he's able to do that, then you know what, we might as well get our missiles, our weaponry right, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
If I may, that's what has separated America, man, the sword. That's what made them the big bully, and made them so separate versus everybody else. But now that everybody has that same, nuclear capability, right? They feel that they are able to be equals to them. They can rival them now. Let alone if they're making alliances against them.
Hey, if I may, the countries that was once known for agriculture,
Yep.
so that's what that plowshare represents, agriculture.
Agriculture.
Those countries was known for agriculture. Now they talk about war, like India, Pakistan, these different countries. They was never known for warfare. They was known for what? Agriculture, producing goods. China, Venezuela.
Not only that, it was tools for peace.
Yeah.
It was tools like when you at peace, you have farming equipment.
Yeah.
So I have to provide for your people. But when you at war, you turn to, you like, hey, stop making all that farming equipment and make swords and
Start making
bucklers and
swords, yeah.
shields.
Yeah.
You know, because we at war right now. And we
Yeah,
need
right.
to reduce our artillery. Go ahead.
No, it's like, but and the reason why that because America been going around the earth raping these countries for their fucking resources.
Yep.
That's right.
You know, toppling their dictators, putting these proxy leaders.
Yeah.
You know, so these nations are waking up to, hey, hold on, bro.
Man.
You know, you got it, bro.
I saw an interview with Trump. He was on the plane. He said, you already have military bases in Greenland. Why do you want it? He said, nobody protects something that they lease.
Right.
He said, everybody protects something that they own. We don't want to lease it anymore. And we need Greenland for national security. So I'm like, bro, this nigga, bro, this nigga does what he wants to, bro. You know, this motherfucker Edomite does what he wants to do. You know, and then people agree like, we see what's happening in the world. We don't want him. We see what's going on in New York and in Chicago. We don't want him over here. We don't want the same thing happens for our citizens that's happening in New York and Chicago. And I know we all know what's happening in New York and Chicago. You know, and in Gotham, they need a Batman.
Right.
You know.
Verse 10, Joel 3 and 10. It says, beat your plowshares and the swords and your pruning hooks and the spears, and let the weak say, I am strong.
That's it. Yeah. And that's what the weak is saying, man.
That's right there. Yep.
The weaker of these of these other nations, man, are saying, hey, look here, man, I'm tired of this damn bully.
Yep. And if I can give an example of the weak, like North Korea. When you look at countries like North Korea, China and Russia is like mighty nations. But when you look at other countries within the BRICS that they have agreements with, as far as finances, these are like minor countries. But they're saying I'm strong because they have partners that are mighty.
That's it, yeah.
And now the weak saying I am strong because they all have the same capabilities.
Yeah.
If you attack us, then these people have to come into have to come into play. You know.
That's mighty because Russia is likened onto that bear.
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about bears, especially the mother bear, she's very protective of the cubs. You know, so these other nations are like cubs, and you got the you know Russia, that
Mother
bear.
Russia.
Yeah.
Mother Russia, she's like, oh, y'all, I'm gonna protect y'all.
Yeah.
You know, and the Lord's so cold how He set this thing up because you know Russia's pretty much a checker power. What do you call it?
Who? Russia?
Yeah, like Russia always been like the keep America.
He's
check balance, power balance,
He's like
something they call it.
I forget. Yeah, escaped me too.
They're like a check and balance, so pretty much they
Yeah.
kept. Because if Russia went there, America would just went rampant throughout the earth. But now Russia was there like to keep America somewhat trying to
After
obey.
World War
check. Well,
After
that's,
World War II,
yeah.
everybody equals.
And that's beautiful you said that because we got it's a monument down in Indy that actually shows it's prophecy. It's actually because you know Russia was dormant for a while. And they showed you that in the movie Warlords. You know what I'm saying? When he went over there, bought over weapons, all the weapons was just stored up because it was a silent period, man.
After
But
the Cold War.
because in the scripture said what? He was a sleeping bear. You know what I'm saying? But and bears do what? They hibernate.
Hibernate,
You know what I'm saying? So the Lord has woken them up. He said, "Wake up the mighty men," and that's Russia.
Yeah.
You know, and they are, and Russia is gonna be like what? Did you quote that scripture?
I said that.
Let the weak make. Let the weak
Yeah,
say
I
us
think I
strong.
just
Because
quoted
you
that.
quoted it earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's then you just quoted an African country.
Yeah.
Let the weak say that. So and Russia is that balance.
Yeah.
Russia's that one. Hey, look here. Hey, we got nukes for sale.
Hey,
You ain't gotta make them.
Why? Why? Because it's prophetic in Ezekiel 38.
Yeah.
It talks about Gog and Magog.
Mm-hmm.
You know where it talks about Gog and Magog, where the Lord is going to put hooks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In
Yeah,
jaws.
yeah,
man.
yeah.
The Lord is going to steer, this battle, man.
That's
you know,
right.
because in their minds, they ain't going to really want to do it.
Yeah.
You know, but the Lord going to put a spirit on them, to say, fuck it, man. Let's get it. You know?
You got that, brother?
What you got?
Let the weak say that strong.
Yeah, I have read that. It's more though.
Oh yeah. You read it already?
Yeah.
That's
You can read it again.
Okay, I was
Yeah,
I was looking for something. Go ahead.
I read it again.
Uh-huh.
Joel 3 and 10.
Uh-huh.
It's a lot. Beat your plowshares into swords
Mhm.
and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say I am strong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he was talking about that African nation. Africa ain't never thought about getting over it, but the shit that
Yeah.
the deep they doing,
God,
he
God.
making everybody
Yeah.
get on they.
Fuck it, let me
Hey,
get my
hold on. We
Yeah.
gotta get our shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because this dude actually just went and kidnapped the whole president, man.
Yeah.
Which went against the NATO, which went against NATO.
Yep.
Now he's talking about what? D-boy Greenland.
That's it.
You know, which is all it could be propaganda. And this dude was just doing what he wants to do. Like I said, that's why we believe that this dude is Nero, man. You know, because he's doing. If you do the history and watch Nero, Nero was a a mad fucking emperor, man, ruler. You know. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
and what they're doing, they're in violation of Article 2.
Yep.
You know, in the United Nations,
Yeah.
law, man.
Yep.
You know, and that law is, you can go and finish reading. I'll bring that law out later. Go ahead.
It says, continuing on down, verse 11. It says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither, because thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord.
That's it.
Let the heathen be awakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Yeah, and that's what is going on. The Lord is waking up these heathens now, man. These heathen nations, these other nations.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and they starting to come to their senses. Like, man, look here, man. You know, hey, fuck the greenback. You know, fuck America. Fuck his philosophies. Fuck his image. You see? Because really, they looking at America like as a joke. Really, America is a laughing stock of the world now, man. You see? Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because when they looking at America, that fucking giant hypocrite.
Come.
How the hell you told us we finna go protect the protesters over there in Iran?
Yeah.
Keep protesting, but you killing protesters over here.
Protest,
Like, this is a complete hypocrisy, bro.
And that's a whole other topic because Iran ain't got no internet right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see, you see who coming up with the fucking solution? The Starlink.
Yeah.
That nigga like, oh, get this fucking microchip in your brain, and then you'll never be without internet again. And that's the answer to everything, because you'll be walking broadband. Like, come on, bro. Right, bro, you'll be walking broadband, bro.
Yeah.
If I may, I can read this real quick. Screen is going into Venezuela and why Trump and them had pretty much went over there, part of the reason of going over there. It says Venezuela starts by saying isn't entirely doing away with the dollar, but under intense U.S. sanctions, the government shifted away from the dollar, denominated trade, exploring alternatives like Chinese yuan for oil sales. So when they started doing all these different things, the United States was pretty much like, hold on, I'm not going for that. That's why they went over there and started doing that different things, because like he said, it wasn't a partnership. It was pretty much them saying this is ownership.
Well, what was you just reading now?
Pretty much going into why Venezuela was doing away with the dollar.
That's right. What was it about China?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they just did a deal. Like
Mhm.
right before, like literally right before
That stuff went down.
China, Trump went over there. Hey, they just signed a deal
Yep.
the day before.
Because last year, Saudi Arabia,
Mm-hmm.
the contract with America ended that we could trade in other oil and other currencies.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You said Saudi Arabia, yeah, because that's where the deal was made for the petrodollar.
Yeah.
Now it's been like 2 years almost.
But
now.
no, it ended last year.
It did last year. Okay,
It
yeah.
ended last year.
Yeah, okay, yeah, because that agreement went for like almost like 40 years,
It was over.
something like that. But it ended a year ago. You know, so this is why this dude is scrambling, man, because you know he's trying to save the dollar.
Yeah.
You know, when Esau collapsed the dollar, he wants to be the reason that the dollar collapsed. He don't want because that was the same reason they killed they put to death Gaddafi. You know, because Gaddafi was trying to do it. He wants to be the one that orchestrates his NOW, man. You know? All right?
Damn near every president that was trying to.
Top of the dollar, yeah.
Right.
Got put what's the other one name?
Kennedy.
Saddam?
Kennedy.
Yeah, Kennedy. Yeah, and that he was there on his own people. They own people.
Libya, dude,
You know,
Gaddafi.
Gaddafi, yeah. Come.
Absolutely.
That's why they smoked Saddam, because Saddam trying to
Saddam too, yeah. So they gotta be in total control, man. They want to be able to when they ready to go to the NWO. I might have quoted that wrong earlier, but NWO, they want to be the reason to implicate it.
Yeah.
Not nobody else.
Trying to have that top spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the last part of it. If you go down one of the bullet points, it says the shift back recent developments.
Mm-hmm.
U.S. intervention in early 2026, a U.S. operation led to the capture of President Maduro, aiming to reverse course.
Aim reverse course. Go ahead.
So pretty much like they said, any president that came up, what did they do?
Yep.
They had pretty much took them out to try to
Yep.
stop them
Yep.
from doing away with the dollar.
That's
So that's what
right.
they're doing now.
Yeah.
That was it on that.
Gone.
Yeah.
And the crazy part about it is even deeper. That's all the plans of the elites.
Oh,
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
got the whole. The
Absolutely.
elites, believe it or not, they want war.
Yeah.
They orchestrating the whole thing because they,
Yeah.
because not to get off subject, they believe they're gonna be the ones to rise from the ashes.
Absolutely.
Because when they the ones that benefit off any war.
Absolutely.
Who benefit off World War I? The elites. World War II, the elites.
Yeah. Why? Because
Vietnam.
they fund both sides.
Yeah.
You know, they fund all the sides. And you're absolutely right because it's chaos all over the fucking earth right now.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Due to, under the guidance of these fucking elites. And this is how they rule. What's that? Order out of
I
chaos.
was gonna say,
You know what I'm saying?
Blue,
Yeah, order out of chaos.
Yeah.
Order out of chaos. You see what I'm saying? So, the scriptures say, man, we are not ignorant of your devices, man. You know, this is how you have to rule out of chaos, man. Because you have to rule under your deception, man. You know, but the scriptures say what? The man of sin, what? It's being revealed now. You know, this damn devil is being revealed for the devil that he is, man, that the Bible speaks of, man.
Yeah, God.
You know?
God.
So you can no longer hide it because you see YouTube clip after YouTube short, whatever, all these social medias exposing this devil, man.
Everybody.
You know what I'm
All
saying?
nations.
Yeah, and the conspiracy theorists don't seem to be so crazy now.
Yeah.
Now everybody's coming to the point like, oh man, the Hebrew Israelites was right.
Hey, what my man quoted it last week in camp, man. He said, look at the Hebrew Israelite, making a difference.
Oh, yeah.
There you
know
go.
what I'm saying?
There you
Hey, I got some. You got some more?
I mean, it's more, but you can get that.
All right, Kai, this is Jeremiah 50. I'm going to start at 21. He said, go up against the land of Mithraim.
Marathon?
Marathon.
Marathon.
Look that word
Yeah,
up.
because
I
it
know
should
it
go
means
into bitter or
rebellion.
something like that.
Rebellion, I think.
Yeah,
50
But
and what?
look here, 50 21.
I think it goes into
Rebellion.
Yeah, double
Rebellious.
rebellion.
You got it?
That's what it says.
Go ahead, read
It
it.
says, Metherium.
Ethereum, yeah.
Yeah, double rebellion, another name for Babylon.
Khan. Right, because ultimately the Yahweh Shai is the whole reason why all these things are happening. The brother quoted earlier, Matthew, nation against nation, the people, uproars of the people, all these things, second Ezra, you know what I'm saying? All these things are coming out because the prophecies are coming to pass. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to, the Lord is controlling this. This is his program, man. He's controlling it. He's controlling the heathen to do the very thing that he thinks that he's in control of. He's not in control, man. The Lord has a set of gin for this nigga. All right, he said, and against the inhabitants of Picard. Look that up. What that? Shit, I don't remember. Yeah, Picard. That means
Jeremiah 50 and 20.
21.
It says visitation, a people in the Babylonian army in the
Khan.
tribe.
Khan.
Yeah, in the tribe in southeast Babylonia, boarding Elam.
Great
Mhm.
Strongs.
Yeah, a symbolic punishment, symbolic name for Babylon.
Yeah, see, and the Lord is gonna punish this place, man.
Okay.
Yeah, the Lord is gonna punish this place, man. Why? Because you got, Revelation says what, man? A person is found with his people in captivity, man, the Lord is gonna do away with you, man. And we still, when the Lord comes back, nigga, you still gonna have us, you still got us hemmed up. The Lord hasn't forgot, man. You up here trying to dominate power and rule, when you already committed the worst atrocity. Hitler even told Hitler said that. He said World War III, long after I get, when I'm gone, World War III is going to already start. Why? Because he has he is in captive. I can't quote it what he.
Yes, God's precious jewels.
God's precious jewels.
Well, he said he quoted that, but he said something else. He said, no, he quoted, he said World War III is going to start because they going to realize what I was trying to do was,
I know exactly what you said.
I'm quoting it wrong
Yeah.
because I'm getting it mixed up with
Yeah,
what he actually said. He said the Lord he said America has committed a worse atrocity because he has the Lord's jewels in captivity. But that's not what I'm getting that mixed up with the other quote that he
You said
quoted.
that they're gonna realize that the so-called J's are the devil.
Well, his second quote, that was, he had quoted one and then he quoted something else. He said World War III is going to start when I'm long gone because they're going to realize that I'm going to
To
look
be
at
honest,
it.
it's gonna start.
Well, it's already started.
Because he don't fucking know, but
Yeah.
it's in the scriptures.
Yeah.
But also, World War III is gonna be the burning out of multiple nations, man, because they're gonna shoot nukes on each other.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a nuclear fallout.
Yeah. He said, so waste and utterly destroy. See? After them, saith the Lord, and do according to all that I have commanded thee. See? That's prophecy, man. So the end all be all is Lord is controlling this, man.
See the next verse.
All right, yeah, come. And he said, a sound of battle is in the land, and the great destruction, and that is in the land, man.
Yeah.
We already quoted that, you know, uprising of the people.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that's the peacock that you mentioned. Peacock mean what? Vegetation.
Yep.
That's that vegetation, the sound of battle and great destruction. Go ahead.
Verse 23, he said, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder
That's it.
and broken?
Yeah.
How is Babylon become a destruction,
Desolation.
desolation among the nations?
Yeah.
I
If I may, because when you consider a hammer, yeah, because when you consider a hammer, man, it's a blunt, you know, striking force, man. You see, and that's what America is likened, okay, into the earth, man. You see, and America is likened as the hammer, and all these other nations, America look at these other nations as nails.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? And that's exactly what a hammer is to do. When you see a nail, is you're gonna what? Hammer it in.
Drive it in.
Yeah, drive it in.
Whether
see
you
what I'm
like
saying?
it or not.
Yeah, exactly.
You push a nail in with your hand,
Come.
it ain't gonna go nowhere.
Right.
But the hammer is that driving force. Like
That's it.
You gonna go whether you like it or not.
That's
God,
it.
brother.
And that's how they rule through their military, man.
That's right.
Yep.
Hey, but that's what the scriptures say, man. The scripture, hey, Isaac, what? He said, what? Thou shalt live by thy sword, and by thy sword thou shalt live.
And that's
Yeah.
and that's every nation that ever lived on earth.
Come.
They always ruled what through their military power.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so what makes the Lord any different?
Yeah.
He's gonna rule through his
Yeah.
military power.
Like he made the Lord all well, not our Lord, but the Lord that he created all docile and shit.
False image.
You know what I'm saying? Make all docile and shit, man. But you out here ruling with fucking weaponry, slavery, all this violent shit. And but the Lord that you created supposed to be docile and shit. Love everybody. Get the fuck out of there. That don't make no sense, man.
Yeah.
All right, verse 24. He
Yeah,
said,
'cause you said a sound of battle was in the air, right?
That's right.
War's in the air, man.
Yeah.
Everybody sees it.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
brother shared a TikTok. A woman said, why is everything I hear on the news like this?
Yeah.
And she said, everything I see is like
Yeah.
like you got to brace for impact.
Yeah.
Because there's gonna be something behind it.
Yeah.
You know,
Hey,
that's the time we in.
because that's what the scripture said in Ecclesiastes. So
Time.
we can get that for the elder,
Yeah.
where it says it's a time for war.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Time
saying?
for
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a time for everything under the sun.
Yeah.
You see, and if you're not like locked in, you know, on the times that we in, then shit, you gonna get rolled right over.
Yeah.
Man. If you don't have the discernment, you know,
Yeah.
and the wisdom to be able to look, you know, discern the time, the
Yeah.
signs of the time.
You're gonna be caught in it.
If I may, bro, the last time of peace was like post 2020.
Yeah.
That's when everything
Yeah.
seemed like all the stores 24 hours, prices was going
Right.
down,
Right.
gas prices was made like gas prices was like right in the middle.
Yeah, right before the
It's
bid.
like right before
Yeah.
end of 2019,
Yeah.
everything was going good for like the last 4 years.
Yeah.
You know, we had like little crises here and there, but bro,
Mhm.
after 19, shit been ramping up
Hey.
every year, bro.
And it's funny because Trump, I believe he was saying, man, hey, this is the calm before the storm. I don't know if
Yeah.
y'all heard what he was
Yeah.
saying there.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
this is the calm before the storm.
And he had the military.
Yeah.
Talk to the military.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, this is the calm before the storm, man. You know, and that's normally what happens before all hell breaks loose.
All hell breaking loose.
No, go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna read the last verse so you can get that. This is 24, 50 and
Where you
24.
at? Jeremiah 50?
Yeah, 50 and 24. He said, I have laid a snare. We just said that. We have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou wast not aware. Thou was not aware.
That was not aware. He
Yeah.
didn't know.
He did, yeah.
Because
Lord got him in a trick
in
bag.
his mind, he thinks that he's going to accomplish his agenda, like Job 20 says.
I think a brother said it earlier. He think he's gonna rise out of the ashes.
That's right here.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, more.
And thou was not aware. Thou art found and also caught,
Yeah.
because thou hast striven against the Lord.
Yeah.
Striving against the
Yeah.
Lord, man.
God.
And they love to strive against the Lord. That's
Yeah.
that's what they were. That's why they were created. They were created to strive against the Lord, man.
Yeah.
Now read the last person.
And he think these weapons and shit that he created all this shit on his own, man. No, man. The Lord gave you the technology to do this,
Yeah,
man.
and it's the Lord's.
Yeah. He said, "The Lord hath opened His armory
Yeah.
and hath brought forth the weapons of His indignation. For this is the work of the Lord power
That's it.
of the host in
Yeah.
the land of the Chaldees."
That's
Yeah.
right. It's his
Yeah.
armory, man.
That's right.
Yeah, armory is a storehouse for weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God brought forth his weapons for his indignation.
Yeah. What's
So
that?
these
Oh,
these
yeah, go
weapons
ahead.
that you created is for the Lord's purpose.
Yeah.
You know, go ahead.
What's that in Isaiah? He created the
Credit
smith.
to Smith to
As
break
well
the
as broad the
code.
coals,
From the
man.
Bible.
Yeah.
Isaiah 14
Yeah.
says it's like the Lord of purpose is purpose, and who shall disannul?
Yeah, gonna bring that out, brother. Cause hey, look, you know what's so crazy? Cause Esau actually bring out the fucking movies. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, Oppenheimer had said, man, when he seen the bomb, he said, "I have become the destroyer of worlds."
There's a video game called Fallout that came out
Yeah.
in the 90s.
Bro, it's
Late
on
90s.
fucking it's on Netflix.
It's on
Cause I asked you, I told you, I said, man, I see this movie, son, blah blah. He was like, I said, yes, I think it's called Fallout. He said, yeah, that's a game.
Yeah,
I was
it
like,
came out
for real?
late 90s.
Yeah.
98, 99.
That motherfucker showing. I mean, bro, it look. When I seen it, I said, "Damn, that look like one of our posters." You know, because the bombs, you can see them hitting and shit.
Yeah.
It's like it, bro. Go
If I
ahead.
may, back on what you were saying
Come
about Fallout, there was an episode where they had that little secret meeting.
Yeah.
And they had pretty much all the representatives, and they had name cards in front of them around the round circle, all the pretty much heads of the
Yeah, it's something like
lands.
yeah,
And
yeah,
they was pretty much saying, we're gonna build bunkers, and we're gonna pretty much, who's gonna send the nukes? We are.
Yeah,
And we're gonna
yeah.
rise out of the ashes,
Yeah.
and we're gonna control it. And then they were showing the chip and all.
Yeah, yeah,
See?
yeah, absolutely, man.
And they told you in video games, and all your media, your celebrities, everything, man.
yeah.
Yeah, I got that quote that you called for earlier, but I'm gonna hold it. If you want to read it,
Yeah, go ahead.
it's with, from the Hitman. You know, the dude with the stash.
Oh, you had that.
But dude with the stash, yeah, the hitman.
From Germany.
Stash guy.
The stash guy. But anyway, it says the Hitman said, even in his death, he would start World War III. One of the soldiers asked him.
Oh, you talking about that? Yeah. Okay.
A
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, a Hitman. You know, Esau. You
Con,
said that,
yeah,
you said
bro,
that,
yeah,
them
con.
small hats just steam.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But it says that the day
It's an
mankind.
A hitman.
Yeah,
a
bro.
Hitman,
That's beautiful. That's really good. You said that. It's kind.
a Hitman replied, the day mankind finds out what I was trying to defend this nation, Germany, from then, that's the day World War III would start.
Hey,
See?
and that's exactly what's going on now, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Because if you do the history on that time when those so-called
Small
the small hats
hats,
was in Germany.
Yeah.
What were they doing?
Yeah.
They were rising up the interest rates.
Bro.
You see what I'm saying?
Right,
They were extorting.
Yeah.
The people.
They got positions
the gender, all the gender bullshit,
Yeah,
all the
confusion,
debauchery,
yeah. Exactly.
Well,
everything was
first thing
in
they
it.
Porn.
Yeah.
First thing they did was rise to power. They had got political seats.
Yeah.
They had power, so
Yeah.
they put certain establishments up where they put mixed genders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, adult men dressing like the opposite
Yeah.
sex,
Yeah.
and then what do you call it when you tootin'?
Yeah.
I used to call it tootin'.
Yeah.
It's a toot.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a male toots.
Yeah.
Dressing like women, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like they put all that shit up, and then the corn,
Mm-hmm.
the corn books.
Yeah,
They had, like you read Zane in high school, all the people reading Zane. It was corn books.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
And they lied and fabricated it and said they was burning Bibles. They was really burning the.
Yeah.
They was going their literature. They was going to their literature.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So really, when you look at it, he was justifiable. From
In his-
getting,
what he did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this filth out of our land.
getting this
Yeah.
fill out.
Yeah. Matter of fact, they got the AI speeches now in English,
Translated, yeah.
which he really he was right.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
And then actually said in 3 years he brought his economy back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
see
saying?
that?
Because he
You see?
cut out the usury.
Yeah.
He did away with all of the debauchery and all of the wickedness. Matter of fact, they actually had a show on TV. They actually took it off Netflix because it was so accurate.
Bullshit.
It was Babylon.
You talking about if he would have won? That shit?
No. They had a show on here about how Germany was.
Mm-hmm.
It was called Babylon something.
Oh, I got it.
I forgot that. No, it ain't on there. They took it off because it was so accurate.
Well, if it was online, you can catch it.
Yeah.
Somebody reported it.
Man. So, but bro, it was a show. So I'm gonna get the name of it for you, brother, so you can see
Yeah,
it.
but
Go.
the point
Yeah.
is that's what's going on now, man.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? Now they're starting to be, uncovered, by America. And the spirit, the Lord is really uncovering this damn devil.
The Lord, yeah.
You You see what I'm saying?
It's all the Lord because he's doing the same thing that Hitman did.
That's it, yeah.
He's doing the same thing because the Lord is uncovering that everybody on the planet Earth is realizing that these are the rat people.
That's
They
it.
crawling from the gutters.
This is the problem.
They're the ones that own Hollywood. They're
Exactly.
the ones that own and then all
The
the stuff
banks.
that's going on in Gaza.
It's like, yeah, I got it. It's called Babylon Berlin.
Ooh.
It was on Netflix, bro. I don't know if it's still on there, but bro, I was watching it. I was like, it's tripped out because when you watch it, you actually look like that's America now.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, with the bro, they said it was so much corn running rapid, man. You could go to one street, you had to you could tag team a daughter and a mother.
Yeah.
Another street,
Yeah,
you could get a pregnant woman.
Yeah.
Another street, they had the people, what you call them, but they got the shit cut off, the arm or leg, amputees.
amputees.
They had a street for amputees. Bro, anything that you thought of, you could get it done there.
That's
Anything.
it. That's it.
And you could go to the hospital and get the surgery done. It was just like, when you watch that show, it was just like America is now.
Hey, there you go.
I was crazy.
That's
Go
like,
ahead,
you got
brother.
them
Feel free to-
secret brothels, man.
Yeah.
And overseas. You got
Yeah.
the red light district, like the brothers was talking
Yeah.
about. Like the brother Rock witness, man.
It says, for in that day, mankind will learn that I was trying to save my nation from the Freemasons, the Illuminati, and the small hats.
Damn.
It says, for if America win the war, they will conquer the world and forever be enslaved to the small hats, which we see
See?
right now.
You
'cause-
see right now?
Well, but not even right now, because certain people not enslaved to the small hats.
Yeah.
There's certain people that live like
Well-
regular. Like think about people that don't pay taxes. They live homeless. They're not enslaved. They free to go wherever they want to go.
Well,
But
sure,
he wants.
DJ put the ass in jail.
Think if you kill them, they're still not slaves.
Right.
Slavery is when they take that chip.
Yeah, kind of.
That's ultimate.
Yeah, that's ultimate.
That's
Right,
ultimate
right,
slavery.
right,
Because
right.
right now, if you choose to just, it's we all know them people that just do odd jobs on the side.
Yeah.
They live house to house.
Yeah,
They don't get
They don't do that,
ride
yeah.
on people's place that ain't theirs.
Right,
They just
right.
ghosts.
Right.
They can't be tracked. They can't be bound down. You know, they got hella skills.
Yeah.
Niggas that's in their 50s and 60s. They know how to do plumbing, automotive. Like they can't track them because they only make cash. But Esau want to put a stop to all that shit.
Yeah. You trying to
That's
do
that
it.
true slavery.
Kind of like, it's just like, you're right, but like America as a whole, they bow to, like, cause
Yeah.
the small hat, they like the pimp and America's the whore.
Yeah, exactly.
They just suck this bitch dry.
Yeah.
Elder Malcolm did a lesson on how these motherfuckers small hats, how these niggas get checks from the point
Oh,
they
yeah.
the mother and the children get like fucking fat ass checks.
Yeah.
Every month.
From every month. From the moment they born
Yeah.
until like a certain age,
Yeah.
and you wonder why this nigga so far ahead. He opened up businesses.
Exactly.
God damn.
Yeah.
By the time this nigga 18, he's a million. He's a
Yeah.
multi-millionaire
Yeah.
because he been getting checks and his mama.
Yeah.
So-
A lot of times, the mother, but you 18, your mom, your parent or guardian is over your shit. So
Yeah.
they just putting it up.
Hey, and guess who paying for it?
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah.
And not just
American
the American people, the world.
The
paying.
world. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fucking
Well,
UN.
post that lesson, bro. I didn't see that
Yeah,
one.
I'm
yeah.
been bringing that out a lot lately, bro. How
Yeah.
these motherfuckers are the true welfare babies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you know they got their own hospitals.
Yeah.
When they get hurt,
yeah.
they got their own ambulance service.
Yeah.
They got their own hospitals.
Yeah.
All of that, man.
Communities. Yeah, all that.
Hey, you finished reading that quote?
I got some more in this.
Yeah, go ahead, because I'm going to read the quote of this movie, man. It's tight. Go ahead.
It said, do you know who America has in its possession? No, the soldier replied. America has the jewels of the Most High.
Man, who the jewels?
Mhm.
Man, the Israelites, man.
Yeah.
Precious stone.
The precious stones, man. The precious jewels, man.
Yeah,
The
the
Lord hold
Apple,
dear.
apple of his eye.
The apple of his eye.
And the ephod, each 12 stones stood for a different 12
That's
tribes.
it.
So we got jewels, man. The
That's it.
jewels that the priests wore.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, America has stolen the Most High's precious jewels. It says, what do you mean, his precious jewels? The soldier asked. The hitman replied, America has stolen the Jews. I mean, the Jews. The Jews of the Most High, his jewelry. The Negroes.
That's it.
They are the true Hebrews.
Yeah.
It says, what a foolish move and a direct challenge. It says, what a foolish move and a direct challenge to the Most High.
That's it.
And they plan on moving these false white small hats into the state of Israel.
See?
America is desperate to win this war using an atom bomb on Japan. America will destroy the whole world in an attempt to conquer it. when America and its small hat slave masters conquered the world,
Yeah.
the world will realize that I was right. Then all the nations would begin World War III to dethrone America of its rule.
Hey, so but what happened? They trumped him up as the boogeyman.
Yeah,
Just like they doing with the Saddam Hussein as the
They
boogeyman.
do with us.
Do with us,
They go do
Gaddafi, Bin Laden. You see, America has to always create a boogeyman.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right. Take the scope
Yeah.
off of him.
But when you to take the blame off of him, but when you really peel back the layers on what's really going on, you start to say, oh man, this is the devil, man.
The rats.
Yeah.
You know, the man of sin is being revealed, man.
And the scriptures say that. In the last day, they'll say, what? Is this the man?
Yeah, is this the man that made the earth to tremble?
Ain't no so cold because even the other Edomite tribe, they looking at this small hat, man.
Yeah.
This nigga's
Yeah,
the
he's a
real
problem.
fucking
Yeah,
problem on the
bro.
earth. He's like Esau, he's wicked, period. All the tribe. But this small hat, he's like a special wicked.
Yeah.
Like he's like the lowest of the like he's literally a real life slime ball. These niggas hopping out of tunnels.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Dude literally hopping out of a tunnel with a whole suit on and a fucking cap. Unscathed. Like you like nigga had no stains on him and shit, just hopping out of the tunnels.
Yeah.
And they swept that shit underneath the rug like nothing happened.
Bro, and then they want to act like they the good guys, bro.
Yeah.
I had a precept, bro.
Yeah,
But, they home 3-1. Woe to the bloody city. It is full of lies and robbery, and the prey departed not. Who to pray? They pray upon all the world, but mainly is Jake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They want Jake. They want that blessing back.
That's
right.
They crave. They like, man, we know what we gave up, and we gonna take it back,
Yeah.
whether the Lord like it or not. You
Yeah.
know what a
Yeah.
foolish move that was. Like H-Man said.
Preacher.
Hey, let me read this. This is the what's the name of this show? This is it says the most prominent Babylon
What's that,
Berlin.
Elder?
The show that I was telling you about. This is telling you about the show. It said the most prominent show on Netflix with Babylon, and the title is Germany historical crime series Babylon Berlin, a lavish thriller set in the decade politically volatile 1920s Weimar Republic. There is also a documentary called Babylon, Past, Present, and Future, a movie titled Babylon 2022. But Babylon Berlin is a major series known for its detailed portrayal of history, fashion, and intrigue. The video provides an overview of the historical content and character of the series. So when you watch that movie, it's documenting how Babylon was back then.
Yeah.
And then you can just vision how America is now, man. So it's just a visual, you know, because it's wicked as hell, bro.
When you really dive deep into who was funding all these wicked programs
Yep.
to destroy
Yep.
Jake, who was funding it was the small heads.
Yeah, but matter of fact, it's a guy now that's I don't know if you brothers got Twitter, what it's called X now, but it's a dude on there. He was at a meeting or something. And he was just reading off all of the the agencies that the small hat run, and he was just saying the CDC. President, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
He's a small hat, blah 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 blah. Small hat, blah 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 blah. Small hat. He was just all these organizations and agencies, bro. Small hats run them, and they all media. Anything that got something to do with the detriment of America is ran by small hat, bro.
That's it. Yeah.
You know,
And they do a good job at playing victim.
Con.
Today I'm driving on the highway. I don't know you brothers, you ever take 94 north? You go north past like a certain point in Chicago, you get north of the skyline. It's a fucking sign. We must stop the hate against the
Oh yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, we got some of them here.
Yeah, we must stop the hate against the you wish you was chosen.
Right.
They be doing commercials.
Yeah.
Trying
Yeah,
to
con.
Because they
have us have
they
sex.
played a good job of being the victim, but really they the damn villain.
Yeah.
You know.
Go ahead, brother.
I had Psalm 64, and it started at verse 5 in NLT if I may. It says, they encourage each other to do evil and plan how to set their traps in secret.
Ooh, don't start up.
You said Psalm.
You said start up?
What'd you say?
Yeah, Psalm 64.
Uh-huh.
Start at 1.
Yeah. Start up.
Start at verse 1. Alright, it says, Psalm 64 and verse 1. Oh Yahweh, listen to my complaint. Protect my life from my enemies' threats. Hide me from the plots of this evil mob, from this gang of wrongdoers.
Mm-hmm.
Gang of wrongdoers.
Wow, bro.
Gang of wrongdoers.
The Zarian Mafia.
The gang green gang. Bro, disease. Go ahead.
It says, they sharpen their tongues like swords and aim their bitter words like arrows. They shoot from ambush at the innocent, attacking suddenly and fearlessly. They encourage each other to do evil and plan how to set their traps in secret. Who will ever notice? They ask.
Who will ever notice? Like the brother said,
Yep.
you know, them they trying to play victim. You know, now everybody else is the problem, but them. And now that they being found out, you know, they back against the wall now. Hey, that's where they get their courage from. Now they ready. Like fuck it, that's because they kind of want their backs to be against the wall.
Yeah.
Because that's how they fight. You know,
Now
that's how they.
now we can come with the violence.
That's it. You
We ain't gotta
know.
lie no more.
Now they can justify, you know, their wickedness, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
They gotta move on what's called nails.
Yep.
They gotta watch their steps.
Walk on glass.
Yeah.
Eggshells.
Kinda, that's it.
Real quick precept. It says, this is Isaiah 29 and 14. No, 15. Isaiah 29 and 15. It says, woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord. Their works are in the dark. They say, who seeth us? And who knoweth us?
And I think that was talking about the Israelites at the time, but guess
At the
what?
time, yeah.
You know, but now, shit, that's how this devil.
Well, the Lord told I think it's in Isaiah or in Jeremiah. It said they have taught the wicked their ways.
Well, come.
You know, so
That's
the
it.
wicked have learned their ways
That's it.
from Jake.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? But not only Jake, from all these other nations too.
Mm-hmm.
It says, surely the turning of things upside down should be esteemed as the potter's clay. What's the potter's clay? The words of the Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
That's it.
So the turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as if the Lord himself has said it.
Yeah.
And that's how these people look at the words of media.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You said that because they did learn their ways from Jake, but the only thing with Jake was doing it righteously. You know what I'm saying? We was putting to death people righteously. Now this dude, he does it now in a way. Well, he turned it upside down.
Well, I was about to say, not only righteously, but wickedly too, because you got a lot of wicked ass Jakes.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
They learned their ways from all the left hand magic that Jake was doing too.
The dude, you mentioned, dude, David's steps, was his stepson? He slept with his sister.
He slept with his sister.
Yeah, that wicked ass.
David's son.
Yeah,
David's son slept with Absalom's sister. But yeah, that too. But not only that, but when Solomon did his wicked deeds,
Solomon did, Con.
You know, but they also learned from these other heathens too. All of these different images that they worship, and all these rituals,
especially Ham.
Especially Ham.
Could you read that again?
Yeah, let's start at 16. Is Isaiah 29:16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay, for shall the work of him say, for shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not?
Yeah.
Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding?
Right.
That's
Yeah,
Esau's technology.
Yeah.
Because he come with the fourth industrial revolution, which is what the technocracy. He's trying to merge his body with machine to be godlike. You know, so basically he's saying like my body, the way it's made is not enough.
Right.
It's not perfect. It's imperfect.
Right.
So I gotta make it perfect.
Yeah.
So the Lord framed it. He said, "Oh, the one who framed me, he has no understanding. He doesn't know what he's doing. I'm gonna be like him."
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, because he's a potter. The Lord is the potter.
The Lord is the potter.
You know.
The Lord
And with the clay.
with the clay. But Esau wants to be the potter so bad that he's
Yeah.
gonna manipulate the human flesh.
Come.
You know?
Hey, that's why the scriptures say, woe to him that called evil good and good evil, man. He's in a situation to where he's calling what the Lord made good
Evil.
evil.
That's right.
You see? You know?
Hey, this nigga, because what this nigga's doing, like even with laying back with that precept, like he's trying to say that what the Lord created was wrong, like apples.
Right.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
got a better apple.
Yeah.
This
Put
nigga,
a peel. I'm gonna put a peel on it.
Yeah. What this nigga doing too, I know y'all checked that video out that I put in the chat. I think a couple brothers put in, the brother from the elder brother from Charlotte did a lesson on it. This nigga putting literally human remains in food, which we've been knew about this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But it's like this nigga literally liquefying shit. The water we drink
Yeah,
It's like got fucking traces of human
So
remains.
human remains,
you're
Right, they gotta do
right.
something. They gotta do something with the flesh.
Yeah.
Instead of burying it like it's supposed to be done, I'm like, well, we can just feed it back to the people.
I remember back in the day, a while back, before some of you brothers came to the truth, they said the water was so saturated with drugs, bro, that it's a wonder why anybody can pass a drug test.
See?
Because people pee in the where the water's not filtered,
Yeah.
so it's drugs in their water.
Yeah.
And that's why, if I may line back, that's why when they do test you for a drug, they test if you above a certain
limit.
a
Yeah,
certain percentage.
And they test for certain drugs.
Certain drugs, yeah,
So, some drugs they don't test for. They don't test for psilocybin. They
yeah,
don't test for methamphetamine.
yeah,
They don't test for, you know what I'm saying? They certain things that they test for marijuana because they know Jake. And they put marijuana in the flood like, oh, it's just a little bit of weed. You know, they know the fucking mind of Jake. But also, like a line back on your point, through his not his democracy, but it's through his consumerism. Everybody's supposed to have an apple tree in their yard. Everybody's supposed to have enough land to live off of. But because of the consumerism, we got to go to these grocery stores. And we got to go get a leases and we got to go rent. We got to, if you want to own, you got to pay taxes. Bro, through all of that, he can't sustain a living by making Walmart or Target. He has to do these things to keep up his agenda.
Yeah, and this capitalism.
Capitalism,
Yeah,
that's
this
what I meant to say.
capitalism, man.
Capitalism. not
Yeah, because
consumerism.
he has to gain off everything. He has to profit off
He has to
everything.
He has to be.
Yeah, he's a fucking parasite.
Capitalism
Yeah.
is coming to one source or one company or conglomerate for the one of all things. Like Haggai said. That's really the curses coming to pass. Him defying the laws of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is the curses on Israelites coming to pass. Just like him wanting to be godlike and bringing the judgment on himself. That's the prophecies coming to pass. All of it comes full circle. You can't operate. You can't operate outside the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. What do I say?
I got one too.
I think it's one
Smart.
quoted. Yeah, this is Habakkuk 2.
That's sweet. That's 2 and 4. That's sweet.
I'm gonna start, yeah, 4.
That's sweet. I got that.
Hey, could you get an NLT two?
Pull it up.
Two. You know, you can read both. Cause it's mighty.
Habakkuk 2 and 4. It says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith.
Hey, my man, a good example is this Kill Gates guy. This nigga, he's proud as hell, and he's not right. But people will look at this nigga like he's a smart fuck. This nigga really is a fucking idiot. He's an idiot with money.
Oh,
I'm talking for one example, Kill Gates.
Oh, Kill Gates.
He's just an idiot with money. You look at this nigga, he look like a retard.
To be honest, if I could add, bro, because that's all Edomites.
Yeah.
Like Thomas Edison, all these so-called Edomite inventors, they got their patent from Jake.
yeah.
They got that shit from Jake, killed them and stole a patent and then say, I did it. And then put monuments in schools after this nigga name.
Yeah, and then they corrupted it because I was just watching basically I'm experiencing that with my phone. They make they said in Geneva they had all the business heads came together and they when they made light bulbs used to work like 1,000 hours. So they said we can't make money like that.
Yeah,
so
It's
call
too
it
good.
they call it something. It's a term for it. That movie Buy that's on Netflix where they showed people just buying stuff. It's got a name for it, but they make stuff. Matter of fact, Mercedes-Benz had a model that they made one year that they'd almost bankrupted because they made it so fucking good. The car was lasting. They say they still use them in Africa right now for cars running around with 1 million miles.
Yeah.
1 million miles because they
Yeah,
was
see?
making shit. So I'm experiencing that with my phone. Now my phone, I got an S22. Phone's like 4 years old, but the motherfucker, it worked. Everything worked on it, but the frequency is fucked up. So they make something inside of the phone. They make it fuck up so you can go buy a new one.
That's, hey,
See what I'm saying?
and
That's
what
bullshit.
the elder down in Dallas was going to, not Yeshawama, but the other elder.
Uh-huh.
One of the twins got, that's
Yeah,
it.
Ariana,
He
yeah.
was going into capitalism. Capitalism.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying? Where they prey on the weak and the poor.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? They prey on the weak
They prey on the poor because of their lack.
Yeah,
I think what the brother's going into a little bit.
I'm gonna find out what that term is, man, because it's real important because it's a term for it. But
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying they benefit off of you, Jake being poor, man.
That's it.
You know? And they find a way to tax it, they find a way to excrete your you know what I'm saying, your resources out of you.
That's right.
And then shit, hey, they use you up until you gone. Go ahead, bro.
And that's why they use media via television, the music industry, to promote materialism to make you feel like if you don't have these things, your life is useless. So to get you to keep buying these things, that's why you notice.
Look at Jordans.
Yeah, kind of.
Bro, come on, man. How many times you come with the same fucking shoe, different colors?
Yeah, I mean,
But
that's
every new
never
generation.
understood that, man.
Right now, you gotta generate. Like, think about everybody that's 8 years old, 9 years old, 13, 14. They can't afford them. They're the next generation that's gonna buy them because why? They grew up poor and they couldn't afford them, so they didn't have them. So now they can finally afford them, and now they looked at as the next big thing.
Exactly. Yeah,
You
just
know?
like that movie, They Live.
They live.
They live. They had shit on there. Hey, buy me, consume. Go ahead.
I was about to say, once you become a certain age, especially as far as like fashion is concerned, you start to look at a certain genre of clothing. Like, damn, this is how my granddaddy used to dress me. Back in when I was younger, I'm like, oh, that shit lame. But once you become like upper 30s and 40s, you like, damn, that's the way to dress because it's good quality and it lasts forever. You ain't gotta go keep buying shirt after hoodie after pants after. You buy one article of clothing, spend a lot of money on one article, and it lasts forever.
Hey,
Take care of it. Go ahead.
Can I get this real quick?
Consumerism is a devil.
Advertisement. I looked up advertisement etymology. It says the word advertisement comes from the Latin advertere, so like if I mispronounce that, meaning to turn towards or to direct attention to.
Speak about to the camera.
It says the word advertisement and etymon comes from the Latin verb advertere, meaning to turn towards or to direct attention to.
Damn, that's mighty, bro.
It says add towards, vertere, to turn mind towards, attention, notice. It says that's what they do, man. They does a perfect job at turning people's mind towards, what they want you to consume or what they want you to believe in or what they want you to. That's why every fucking day, every it's always a fucking advertisement commercial. I think me and Kanal were talking one time like, why the fuck you need an advertiser for tissue? Man, I don't need no advertising. I just know I gotta wipe my ass. Why the fuck you gotta show me a damn advertisement for some tissue?
First of all, why the fuck do you use tissue anyway?
Yeah, that's.
Why don't we just make the bidets in the toilet? We can just wipe our ass with water.
Yeah, well, yeah, no,
Like what the fuck? Just
like
wipe
the other
the fucking
countries.
water off on it. Like UK.
Yeah.
They apartments come with bidets.
The days, right?
And then you just take a little rag and just wipe the water off your
Yeah,
ass.
here it's a luxury.
Yeah, it's
You know?
marketing. And then it's not even a luxury because you still leave. You can't clean your ass better than water.
Right. No, I'm saying here it's a luxury to get a bidet.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Oh,
It's a luxury
to
so
get a
you
bidet.
can't because
Yeah,
they don't even sell. They don't sell a bidet at Walmart.
They don't
I
sell
mean, not
bidet at
Walmart, Menards or Home Depot.
Or Walmart.
You gotta go to because I'm a plumber. You have to go to a specialty store to buy a bidet.
But wait,
Most people don't even know what a bidet is.
But wait, you can't get one off. You can't go to your local department store to get a bidet.
Right.
But you can go on TikTok shop.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
$25 for
Yeah, you got the one that
You go to
the
specialty
knockoff kind. I ain't gonna say a knockoff, but it's still a bidet. It
It's still
works.
a bidet, it works.
A girl, I hooked up one for
It is
lady.
easy.
It just hooks up to the top of the toilet,
The
but it
top,
works.
It works. But I'm just saying, just an example.
Yeah.
Of just like advertisement. People think they need these things, but I'm like, bro, you really don't.
But the line back on what the brother said, he said, well, why you need? Cause see, this dude is a devil, man. I don't know if you look up toilet paper, bro. How they make toilet paper, bro? They make it with trees.
Cotton.
Well, they make it with trees, but guess what they treat it with? They treat the shit with formaldehyde. Your butthole is the same tissue as your lip. It's absorbing.
It's absorbing. Yeah.
Bro, this nigga killed. Bro, this nigga. Bro, you know what? I'm telling you, bro. But the scripture said what? He meditates terror. I mean, bro, I brought out years ago. And I don't know how the fuck they found this out. It's a gland that's in a beaver's ass.
Oh my God.
that tastes like vanilla.
Oh, the vanilla. Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh, yeah, that's why it's an imitation
wait a minute. I'm like, bro,
vanilla,
who the fuck was in the lab? Who found that out? What did you do? What was you doing to find some shit out like that, bro? I'm like, bro, this dude definitely meditates terror, bro. That's some wicked ass. How you find that out? How you
You know how he
around
found it
smelling
out.
people's asses? What the fuck?
No, bro, he was like,
Nah, he's like looking at you.
Right, fucking
The
the motherfucker.
scriptures describe him as
Tastes
the
like
basis
shit.
of men.
Yeah, bro, basis of
Basis
me.
of men. You know, we have a vile person over us, man.
Yeah, bro.
Job said he wouldn't disdain to sit with his dog.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
And we
Yeah.
see why, because he fuck him.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, his blessing was a sword. And like
Yeah.
you always bring out, bro, whatever he touches.
Bro, he can
Turns out,
weaponize.
He he weaponizes
Weaponizes
everything.
it.
Anything he touches, he weaponizes it, man.
It goes into that.
Yeah, you got
Yeah, bring it up.
Weaponize everything. Say, what can I?
You did that diligent search.
that's it.
bro, he definitely did a diligent search.
Oh, listen, let the brother finish this real quick.
This is the last verse what he just quoted.
Start up. What did you say? Start up. What's up?
Yep, I got you. Psalm 64 and 5 and 6. If I can read them both. It says they encourage themselves in the evil matter.
Mhm.
They commune of laying snares privily.
And that's an example. That's just one example. One of the many plethora examples. I didn't even know they treated with formaldehyde.
Yeah.
Because formaldehyde, formaldehyde is a poison, bro. If you breathe it in,
Yeah.
it'll
Yeah.
cause your eyes to water.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
breathe.
Yeah.
We used to have to in the plant we work, we had to have to walk out whenever they incinerate anything
Yeah.
with formaldehyde. We had to leave. Everybody had to leave because we would just be coughing and we can't breathe.
Yeah, you know what? That's
Shit,
another.
cigarettes.
That's another reason why you're able to get rich in America because all the look at soda, look at pop. Okay, now you got all this wicked ass pop.
Right.
It's about 3 or 4 brands of pop now that come out. You got Poppy, you got Ollie Pop, you got like 4 brands of pop that ain't got none of that shit. That's actually this good for you.
Yeah, they got the
You know what I'm saying?
prebiotics,
But because this dude do so much wickedness, all you gotta do is come out. Well, how can I make? I see the chick make. I was watching TikTok. Chick made nacho cheese, bro, out of sweet potatoes, bro, and I'm sitting there like, bro, the shit poured looked just like fucking cheese, bro. And the shit she put in it, I'm like, damn, you know. But she about to fucking get rich.
Let's get that. Go ahead.
Go ahead,
It
bro.
says, they say who shall see them.
Yep.
They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search.
Right.
Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep.
It's deep.
Damn.
Yeah, so they go deep to, want to destroy Jake.
Mm-hmm.
And have their secrets.
And they have
They
their
go deep to have their secrets.
Absolutely, man.
Like with the crack. They brought that shit out. They was doing that, testing that shit on monkeys 12 years before they even introduced it.
USC.
USC and UCLA and
UCLA as
Berkeley.
well.
Yeah, Berkeley, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
so-
cocaine was way before the 1900s.
Oh, yeah.
They had cocaine.
So these niggas in the lab, and that's how you know them universities, those colleges, is really nothing but temples and shit.
Yeah.
Really, but temples to their gods and shit. That's why they called it university.
University, yeah.
You know?
Think tanks.
It's funny, it's a school called Temple.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And when you look at those schools, they look like fucking cathedrals.
Well,
they
and
do.
to be honest, like even when you date back to early Renaissance periods, like 1400s and up, universities was dedicated to priestly practices. Knowledge of the scriptures was the highest knowledge you can get.
Oh, yeah,
They had to
absolutely.
change that shit. They changed that shit quick. It was like, nah, bro. Hey, we gonna appoint somebody. We gonna appoint other people to them, but we ain't finna. The face of these colleges is gonna be wickedness. You know, but I remember the apostles brought that out when they went to Yale in New York. They said the highest knowledge you can get was the knowledge of the Bible. You know, if you understood the Bible and the prophecies and history, that was the highest degree you could possibly get. But not no
I
more.
think a brother just put that in the chat where it talks about the smartest student.
Kaya.
Yeah, Kaya just
Kaya
put-
said the man with the highest IQ in the world.
He just said, he said the Bible was the ultimate
Yes.
knowledge book.
Yeah,
You know what
exactly.
it is, man.
Because think about it, no matter what you know, no matter what skill you got, the Bible is the most controversial book on the face of the earth.
That's it,
If you don't know that Bible, you gotta shut the fuck up and invest in anybody.
Yep.
You know, and let the people that know it talk. You know,
And that's why they fear the prophets.
that's why what it say in Revelation said they tormented them.
Yeah.
They tormented them. Like
You know, that's funny. Yeah, that's beautiful. I didn't see that what the brother put up, but you know, it's a part of your brain, the amygdala. The the part of your brain that when someone is talking, if you talking to somebody and you seem more intelligent than them, if you quoting, if your language is superior to theirs, your brain actually got a trigger on it that people feel inferior to you, they actually get mad.
Yeah, they get mad.
I'm like, oh, and that's a trigger that's in your brain.
Yeah.
So when the scriptures speak,
Oh yeah.
you know what I'm saying? They don't want to shut up. That's why you got so many scoffers.
Not only
Yeah.
that,
Go ahead.
but I was about to say they also, we was talking about it earlier, they get fearful or they get proud.
They get
So
proud.
When you
Yep.
get fearful, you
Yeah.
quiet.
Yep.
Because like, I don't know what you talking about. So
Yeah.
I listen.
Yeah.
Or you get proud, like, I don't want to hear all that bullshit.
Yeah.
One or the other. Either you can, because what my son always say is like, the word of the Lord gonna cut you.
Yeah.
Either you gonna take it two ways. You gonna buck up and be proud, or you gonna humble down and
Oh,
shut
yeah,
the fuck
shut the
up.
fuck up. Yeah. That's it.
Because it brings out the intents, because it's the truth.
Bring up the tents.
It's a vibration that your ass ain't never heard. Like, you know, like what the hell vibration this is? You like,
Yeah.
what do you-
So you get scared or you get proud. So when you get scared, usually when people get scared, they shut the fuck up. Because I'm like, oh, what are you talking about? I'm finna find out.
Hey, can I bring that out real quick?
Oh, let him finish this. He got
The make of that. Bring it up, bro.
Let him finish this real quick. Finish that up. Finish your precept.
It says in the NLT verse 6, as they Psalm 64:6. As they plot their crimes, they say we have devised the perfect plan. Yes, the human heart and mind are cunning, but Yahweh himself will shoot them with his arrows and suddenly strike them down.
God damn.
So they plot their crimes.
Yeah.
Them niggas criminals.
Hey, pink in the brain.
Literally.
Hey,
How are we going
what are you gonna do?
How are we going to take over the world today?
No, he said, what we gonna do today, man? The same thing we do
Yeah,
every day.
yeah.
That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part about that cartoon. The nigga that was insane was Brain.
Yeah.
Cause he tried to do the same thing. They got the same result.
Yeah.
Pinky like, I don't know, cause Pinky was.
I don't know about that.
Pinky was actually he was a smart one. He like, I don't know about that, Brain. That shit sounds stupid.
You do the same thing every the reason.
We hear the song that says one is a genius, the other's insane.
Yeah.
The one that was insane was actually Brain.
Yeah.
Pinky was the genius.
Yeah, God, that's mighty though.
Hey, I found it, brother. This is it's called
Oh,
Plan.
Uncle Shop. Finish what you got so we ain't
Just verse
Yeah, Kyle, you don't want
It
to go back.
says,
Kyle.
last verse. Their own tongues will ruin them, and all who see them will shake their hands in scorn.
Well, how does their own tongue rule them, man? By us, bro. We us coming out with the truth, so it redeems what they come out with is a lie.
Yep.
They can't. And when he finna read about the Migla, that's what Esau triggers all the time. That's why he want to do away with history. He want to do it out because it's true. He can't do nothing with it. He's like, hey, look, man. Hey, tear down their museums. Hey, man, you ain't go. White people even say that. Well, we don't need to know. We know it happened. We don't need to be. You don't need to be reminded of it. No, but yes, you do.
Hey, if I may,
Go ahead.
they just so proud to the point where they don't think nobody gonna catch on.
Yeah,
You see what
yeah.
I'm saying? So I noticed one thing about Esau, man. He gonna record everything down. He record everything down
Everything.
to the T, to the
Everything,
science.
bro.
You know, so when he spill his wicked philosophy,
Yeah.
he don't think nobody gonna
Yeah.
catch on. You see what I'm saying?
God, bro.
So this is why their own tongues is also their own
Beautiful.
tongues is falling on them
Falling
as
up
well
on
too.
him, brother. God.
Because he don't think nobody gonna
You know
catch
what
on
I'm
to his
saying?
back.
Yeah. Well,
You know?
what they say, hidden in plain sight.
Yeah,
But the scripture say you consider not.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
consider.
exactly.
Yeah.
You consider not that the Lord had prophecy.
That's
for
it.
that, man.
That's it.
But
Go
you
ahead,
know,
bro.
Yeah, that was it on that.
God, you
All
got
right, this is back. What I was saying about what you say the elder brought out the video from that
Predatorial capitalism.
capitalism. Con. Okay,
Yeah.
this goes hand in hand with that.
Yeah.
This
It's
is called
predatory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Say what?
predatory capitalism.
Eat my people like that heifer eat of grass.
Con.
no. And check now listen to this. It's called plan obsolescence. It says a business practice in making products not last long.
Yeah.
So it's called planned obsolescence.
Hey, look at the cars. Look at the cars.
Yeah, bro.
You see what I'm
What
saying?
Bro,
I
matter of
wanna
fact,
say.
bro,
Everybody is.
bro,
Hold on.
listen, that's the video. The video I seen, it said 7 brands that almost bankrupt.
See?
Well, it said Mercedes had one, the
Toyota.
Crown Victoria, and they got Honda on there.
Yeah.
They said the parts 40, the alternator $40, the starter like $60.
Cheap.
Yeah.
Cheap, and they said the downfall of it. They said get the manual.
Yeah.
They said because the downfall was the automatic transmission.
Hey.
But if you got the manual, they said the motherfucker going up to 1,000,000 miles,
Because you
bro.
can't change. You can when you got a manual, the clutch go bad, not the train.
Yeah, that's the trend, and it's
Exactly.
guess what? And
That's
it's
it.
replaceable.
And it's replaceable. Hey, and that's why they pushing these electric cars.
Electric
man.
cars, 'cause-
And
Yeah.
these electric cars.
Yep.
It's electric cars, man. It's cars that run off fucking water.
Off water,
All
yeah,
those
but they
motherfuckers
killed those
overseas,
boys, yeah.
Yeah, but it's actual electric cars that's in competition with Tesla.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's in, over there in China.
Not-
shit like that.
but
they're
it's
not
a
even-
dude in
I think it's called
Nigeria.
B-
There's a dude in Nigeria, man, want to run off of frequency.
Yeah.
But I don't hear. I ain't heard nothing else about it. But
Look up BY.
Because there are Chinese
BYD
cars.
or so- yeah.
To be honest, if you look at
Yeah,
America,
something.
there are no Chinese cars.
matter of fact, you know what, man?
Yeah,
And
they-
it's a
yeah,
reason for that.
exactly.
But guess what? China suck. They got them, and they do. What's the dude? The dude on the. I thought he was a football player. He look athletic, but he stream a lot. The black cat got the dreads. You showed me the other day. He went to the dude about the cows. He was gonna marry
Oh, you're talking about I Show Speed.
Tim. He went over to China. And bro, they had a whole lot, boy, sports car.
Yeah.
He was like, man, can I get one? He's like, we don't
See,
do the deal in America.
And on top of the tariffs, that he put on China,
Yeah.
you see what I'm saying, to be able to not, but he's doing that for a reason.
Come on.
Because he don't want China's products because their products is really better.
Way better. yeah,
way
yeah,
better.
yeah.
Anything overseas is food, cars,
Yeah.
and this is a competition
Yeah.
of that
Yeah.
Tesla.
Yeah.
Did you see the first 300 mile an hour train?
It's in
That
China.
video?
It's in China.
I think it's
They,
in China.
I'm sorry, the
Underground?
press. No, it was above ground, but the press gathered around a video recorded, but it went around so fast
The
they
bullet
looked at
train
each
or
other.
something like that.
It was a bullet train, but it went over 300 miles an hour. But they gathered around. Bro, that's the top train in the world.
In the world, yeah.
So China technologically is way advanced.
Bro,
than
America ain't even got a damn bullet train.
Exactly.
Don't even know.
Don't even have one.
And if they do, we ain't access.
We ain't got access
We
to
ain't got
it.
access to it, which I do believe that they got access to.
Yeah.
I believe they got
one.
shit like that,
Underground, yeah.
underground and shit like that, but it's far out the way for
But
us.
look at them. They fucking hide.
Mhm.
They just the rats that they are.
Right.
Rats like the what? Hide.
Yeah.
It's so mighty because when you go TikTok, you see the infrastructure over there in China. That's why Moab, you're gonna be working your ass in the kingdom.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna be building my shit.
Hey, if I may, Dad, finish what you got.
Yeah.
That quap, give me
Okay,
some-
come.
But you're not the medulla. I keep thinking medulla, but what
That's
you say?
all.
Amygdala.
Amygdala.
Amygdala. Con.
It says a business practice. See, a business practice. I'm experiencing this now with my phone.
Because it's just like health. They do
Yeah.
the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
We don't want to cure you. We want to keep you coming
Keep
back.
you coming back. Yep. A business practice that makes products not last long is called planned obsolescence, where a manufacturer intentionally designs goods with a limited lifespan
That's it.
to encourage frequent replacements.
That's it.
Ensures continuous sales by making products break down, become unfashionable, or obsolete sooner than they naturally would. The strategy was a various form, likely quality, style, and technical obsolescence aimed to shorten the replacement cycle and boost companies' profit. And they said planned obsolescence because the company it was a something like when they brought what they call it? They was in Geneva, same place. They was in Geneva when they made the oh shit, escaped me. When the Federal Reserve was in Geneva. So this here was in Geneva. Business heads got together and said, hey man, light bulb lasts 1,000 hours. We can't make it last 1,000 hours. We got to make it last 200 hours, 300 hours, because you want people to keep buying. You know what I'm saying? So that's right. And that movie, they got a documentary right now on Netflix. Y'all can check it out. It's called Buy Now or something like that. But it's just consumed. They saying the fucking garbage heap, the landfills can't even keep up with the fucking garbage because people always look at the TVs. Dude just came out with a video. Your TV, when you throw away your TV, it's got a fucking jack in the back of it where you can hook it to your phone and make your TV a smart TV through your fucking phone, bro.
If I made, bro, I cleaned out that lady house. The bitch had the TV, and it's crazy. I said it was from the 50s. He said, no, it's younger than the 50s. He said, had to be the 70s. Yeah, I remember.
Right.
I wasn't around.
Right.
But I was throwing it away, and the dude pulled up like, what's all this? This trash? I'm like, yeah, it's trash. And he was like, I'll take it. And I gave him a TV. He said, but this TV got to be from the 70s. I said, I thought the 50s. It
Yeah.
had knobs on it.
Yeah, it had knobs on it,
It was
yeah.
RCA. And I looked it up, bro. It was definitely from the 70s.
Yeah.
But it
Yeah.
fucking turned on.
It turned on.
It
Yeah,
turned
bro,
on.
that shit used to work.
But wait, they changed the input.
But you know what? He just said it. It said make it unfashionable. So
Unfashionable.
everybody, I remember back in the day when people had the big screens with
Oh,
the
yeah.
three colors.
Oh, yeah, I
Bro,
remember.
then when they came out with these, you started seeing the motherfuckers all
All
over.
over.
It was
This bundle right here.
Hard
This
drives in.
this don't have HDMI.
yeah.
I can't use it. But why? Because everything is updated to HDMI.
Yep.
But I got a simpler definition for planned obsolescence.
Yep.
It says planned obsolescence describes the practice of designing products to break quickly or become obsolete in
Yep.
a short mid-term.
Yep.
So if I may, that's pretty much a great example of that is cars.
Yeah, bro.
As soon as you lease these cars, by the time that you're done with your lease, that car is either already broken down before your lease is
Yeah,
over,
yeah.
or as soon as your lease is over, it's broken down to the point what? You got to get right back into another
Well,
lease.
right back into
Then-
another
then-
What,
Yeah.
what do they say? They say when you first drive it out the lot,
Off the
what?
line.
It depreciates out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Immediately you depreciate.
Yeah.
20 G's.
Yeah, you know.
And they do the same thing when they build these modern homes now.
Yep.
The modern homes are designed when you got to keep getting repairs.
Hey, that's the spirit. Cause when I first got back, I didn't know how to. They got something called the plumbing shit now. They call it PEX, and I didn't know how to do it and shit. My man, I said, man, I hate that shit. I ain't drinking that. Matter of fact, damn, I can go on for days. That shit, when you buy it and they got the tags on it, the shit is full of BPA. So these houses got PEX in it. Every time you turn your faucet on and get some water to cook with it, it's full of BPA. So I only knew how to sweat pipe, but they houses are more expensive, but built with cheaper materials.
Yeah, because the piping back then is for
It's copper, yeah, copper and galvanized. Well, copper is better because galvanized is
Treated.
iron, but it's it's treated with
Treated with
because it has to be galvanized to keep from rusting.
Yeah.
You know, but when I showed a lady, like, I took her galvanized out and I replaced it with copper. And I told her that. She said, why was my water pressure so low? I said, look. And she tried to look in it. She said, what is all that? I said, that's calcification. And it's basically because plumbing to a house is the arteries of your body. So when your body, when you get all that calcification, all that build up, it builds up, and it won't get no pressure. It won't get no pressure through the fluid. It clogs it up. You know. So yeah, you're right, bro. They're cheaper materials and more expensive.
Saying like now the modern homes they don't have chimneys in it. You know, the old
Yeah,
houses
they
that
got
have
furnaces.
chimneys.
Yeah.
They forcing the modern homes, so you have to go to their ass for fucking. It's good to say it's for the one of all things.
Yeah, come on. You got. Bring your a big dude.
Real
You
quick.
still got that hypercool, right?
Yep.
Okay.
This is the AI overview. We'll just get the point. It says the amygdala is a brain region crucial for processing emotions,
Yep.
especially fear and anxiety, acting as a central hub for emotional learning, memory, and the fight or flight response by triggering stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol to prepare the body for threats.
Mm-hmm.
It links emotions to sensory input and memory, influencing attention, decision making, social cognition,
Mm-hmm.
and it says interpreting facial expressions and motivation, helping us assess situations and react adaptively. Yeah.
Come. See, and so when you come out with the truth, a person that don't have the truth, they what they say, fight or flight. Their main thing is to try to escape that. You said what? Either one or two things. You either gonna shut the fuck up, or you either gonna buck up. Or you get that proud spirit.
Yep. That's the two things that people gonna do when they hear the truth.
Yeah, it said that it triggers the stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol to prepare the body for threats. So
Mhm. So you gonna get mad.
they're viewing it as a threat. So the cortisol kicks in, and that's why they feel some type of way, and they
Yep.
want to,
Yeah, man.
leave.
Put that wild I was gonna say the wicked flee for no man pursued.
Yeah.
Nowadays they don't even fucking flee. They try to disrupt.
Yeah.
Upset prophecy.
And especially with the woman. You know, remember the Rasta Skank video? the elders going to the pictures like, judgment.
Oh,
Judgment. She had to buck up the best way she could. And your next thing is just really it's Satan because they that spirit get in them and they just want to what? Disrupt and they just don't want the word to go forth. Go ahead, brother.
You got that,
No.
Habakkuk 2 and 5 now says, yea,
I'm
also,
sorry. I also wanted to say about the planned obsolescence, right?
Come.
It's the same thing with because we said the cars, but it's in all realms of commerce.
Everything.
Everything
Yeah.
you buy, clothes, because you know clothes. I got some jeans. Like I said, I cleaned up that lady house.
Yeah.
She had a lot of. They really started doing that shit after the '90s. Because if you look at anything that was made after or before the '90s, it was made to last.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like cars, clothes, TV shows was better, movies was better,
Furniture.
food, furniture was better. Everything was better because people wanted quality back then.
Yep.
You know, but now after the 2000s, you know, especially with cars, after 2010 and 2000s, that shit going down. But everything that you buy, it always goes bad quickly.
Yeah.
Food, even down to the fucking food.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
know?
if I may land back on it, like furniture, for instance, you remember your grandparents? They motherfucker had furniture since they was like, you could, even your mama was like, you remember the furniture. They
Yeah,
put
took
the
pictures when they was a
plastic on it.
baby. Yeah.
And that shit still be good quality, like it's still good. Like when my girl, her granddaddy died, he still had the plastic on the fucking but it was still fucking like, they look like brand new.
Even if it was dirty,
Yeah.
wood that they made it from, it wasn't this cheap ass plywood. It wasn't pressed together from wood
Press,
savings.
particle board.
Particle board. It was actual oak or pine. It was actual. But nowadays you put your knee in the couch and it fucking collapse. You know. But that's all by way of Esau's design.
Habakkuk 2 and 5. It says, yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man.
Kind of, it all started with doctrine, man. He transgresses by wine. And it's crazy because we're talking about planned obsolescence. Same thing he do with the consumerism he do with doctrine and beliefs. Because after a while, when you lie, the lie gets old and the truth come to pass. So you got to come up with a new lie. And with a little bit mixed in the truth. That's why you got these camps coming up with gimmicks and they changing their doctrine every 5 to 10 years. They changing their doctrine, changing it up. You know?
It says, neither keepeth at home.
So he transgresses by wine, man. He transgresses by wine because he teaching people lies. Wine is symbolic to doctrine, you know. And neither keep it at home. He has embassies, like Trump said. You don't protect something that you're leasing. You let it go because you don't own it. But when you own something, you're gonna die for it. You know. So he neither keep it at home. He has embassies in all these other countries, and these countries have no parts with America, man. You know.
It says, who enlargeth his desire is hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied.
And he's dead, man. Like, cause death and hell is really meaning just Sheol, just the grave. You know, he enlarges his desire as the grave because the grave can never have enough. But he bit off more than he can chew. You know, especially taking the Lord's jewels, like the brother just read. A hitman. That's funny. But hey, he enlarges his desire as hell, man. Look at how he built. Look at how I remember the elder a long time ago. Pinpoint this scripture to how Esau built his towns and cities. Instead of spreading it out wide, he builds on top. We live in apartments, you know, like and when you defile a building, the whole building is defiled. But all we have separating us from the next unit is fucking concrete and wood. You know, that shit is off, man. That shit's fucking off, bro. You got fucking Satanism, Satanists practicing they fucking shrines right next door to you. You know, the whole fucking building defiled. You gotta tear this whole bitch down, but I'm living right next to this motherfucker. You know, he builds up instead of wide. You can see all of these like, well, there's not enough land to build where everybody can share. No, bro, you got all these fucking cornfields all over the Central America, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Hey, that's why I say he enlarges his desire.
Yeah.
That's, man, the scriptures talk about Esau having what? The fatness of the earth.
The fatness.
You know, and he have more than his heart can desire. But he'll put your ass in the corner.
But it don't even matter how much you got. Because he always want more. And that's one thing about he's never satisfied. That's one thing about being greedy. The greediness of pride. And I remember working at this job. I said, man, I wish I was talking shit, but I was like, man, I wish I was making that money. I love a tundra like that. And he was like, well, if you're only chasing money, she was probably.
Yeah, well, she ain't got no. I don't know if she's football. You better go check.
Yeah, I check. But he said, well, if you always focused on the money, it'll never be enough.
Yeah.
Once you meet the goal you got, you'll always want more.
Absolutely.
That's just
And
one
yeah.
side effect of.
That's
Gluttony.
yeah.
That's being
well, damn, I was just thinking out my head.
and that's
Gluttony,
being insatiable.
Yeah.
You know, where you can never be satisfied, man.
Yeah.
That's why, you know, after he hoard up all, these resources, guess
Yeah.
what? He coming after you, your soul.
Yeah.
You know, because it goes into this. If you can go into that word desire, that word desire goes into your soul.
Yeah.
It's his appetite.
Because it's really gonna go back to his original nature,
Absolutely.
which is his original nature. Because we used to say that all the time, man. This devil was actually gonna really show his horn. His real nature, man, is to kill Jake. That's what he wanted to do. That's what he's going back to, man. He's gonna go back to that spirit he had in the 1800s, man. When he was with slavery. He's going back to that, man. He just want to fillet Jake, eat Jake, humiliate him.
He's a beast.
Yeah.
We're his enemy.
Is it?
I would do the same.
Yeah.
We will do the same.
Let me get the whole thing real quick.
Go ahead.
This is Habakkuk 2 and 5.
Are we gonna beat him up?
It says, yea, also, because he transgresses by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home,
Yeah.
who enlargeth his desire is hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and keepeth unto him all people.
So he said he's neither at home. He got all these problems going on in his own fucking home. But he's worried about what everybody else is going on.
Bro, if I may, bro, I just pull up. Who got the group? Everybody got the group. Go in the group, and Jerome just posted. They got carriers and they got fleets heading to Iran to solve their civil unrest. Bro, they ain't got shit to do with you, bro. I even looked up why. I said, damn, Iran been in civil unrest for 6 days, and I'm just not hearing about it. I'm like, damn, but they got a media blackout right now.
Mm-hmm.
Only video they ain't got no Wi-Fi. They ain't got no internet.
That they ass probably caused.
He want Greenlee. He just kidnapped the dude Maduro.
Nigeria.
You got Iran in civil unrest. You got the ICE just killed the girl in Minnesota. You got he want Greenland, bro. It's a lot of shit going. It's a lot of shit going on. You got he want beef for Cuba.
Yeah.
Because they was trading oil with Venezuela, bro.
Hey,
He's
somebody
going to
get-
help somebody else in they fucking land.
Get Micah 2 and 1.
2 and 1?
Because that's what he does is he covered lands.
Mm-hmm.
Covered
He
lands.
covered fields, man, and what? Take them by
Got
violence.
oppressing people in
You
his
see?
areas, man. Then
You know?
think about a couple years ago, man. Also, like 10 years ago, he was oppressing the Iraqis.
That's it, yeah.
You know, they have in their little fucking Iraq there, like in their fucking Muslim community, they can have intercourse with children in their country. If that's their country, then let them do it. You got to go and invade and say, no, we finna give y'all democracy.
Yeah.
Bro, they ain't got nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
He bombed Nigeria. What?
Talking about the Muslims was killing the Christians.
Yeah, this
Show
nigga
ass
all
out.
over the place.
You
Bro, he
was
all
done
over
with
the
that,
place.
Yaquat?
And that's exactly
Yeah, that
how
was it.
Rome fell. Rome fell the exact same way. Rome was spread thin, and their currency was depreciated. So America's going to fall the same way that he fell. America's going to fall the same way that Rome fell.
He's like a man, like you ever seen a nigga that tried to do too many tasks at once and never finish none of the tasks?
Never finished none of them.
Yeah.
You know, that's Esau. He's like a fucking, I feel it's a term, it's a mental condition.
It is a mental. It was a Jimmy Neutron one day. He had a lot of fucking inventions, but he never finished not one of them.
Yeah.
You know,
I forget the mental, they call it,
it is a mental disability, but yeah.
look it up.
It's like type in like never mental disability, never finishing task. But Yaquat, what was you reading up?
He down with that.
No, he just told somebody. He
It was
just
a
quoted.
back-
He just told somebody.
Micah 2.
Yeah, gone.
Yeah, Micah 2. Started 1, I believe.
It's the book of Micah, chapter 2, starting at 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity
Yep.
and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hands.
Yeah, they got the power now.
They got the power.
You know, the scriptures say the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, man.
So why would it be such a bad thing? Why would it be such a bad thing for in the kingdom of heaven for the righteous to do the same thing to him?
Well, that's just justice.
It's just justice.
Yeah,
but wait,
that's-
you got these fucking sheeple,
Yeah.
these fucking media drunk ass people saying, "Oh well, God is the power of righteousness, and He wouldn't want that because no, bro, you've been lied to. You've been fucking lied to, bro."
ADHD.
That is not what the scriptures say.
ADHD,
Can you grab Thessalonians, 1 Thessalonians 1:6?
I looked it up. It's ADHD.
Really?
Yeah, attention deficit. That's easy.
Oh yeah, come on, yes.
You gotta do that.
ADHD, attention deficit hyper disorder.
Yeah. Because like you say, he never keep it home. He over here, he's always into, the scriptures say, meddle not in another man's affairs, man.
Then how you gonna do all of this? You gonna deport people? You detaining people? You got wars going on. You just man, he's everywhere.
Yeah, you got ICE. You got ICE all over the place. Run them up. You just all over. You in chaos, man.
Yeah.
But go ahead, bro.
Verse 2. Micah 2 and verse 2. And they covered fields and take them by violence.
Like we just read, his desire as his heel, man. And where covet goes, the desire goes into covet as well too. He always wants something that's not his. Look at Greenland.
Man.
You get this damn devil that's about to acquire Greenland. You know what I'm saying? And he got that's what the scripture say, never trust your enemy. He can sign an agreement. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Through history tells us that this devil does not acknowledge any type of covenant, man, or any type of agreement, man. And Denmark is seeing that right now.
And Denmark owns Greenland.
And Denmark is then having an agreement.
Yeah.
So and they're part of the what? The United Nations.
United Nations, the NATO, and EU.
Yeah, that's it.
So that's why that Obadiah, that 1-5,
And Confederacy,
that let us there for thee. But now because at first we can see it, we can see the prophecies, but we don't know how it's going to unfold. But the closer we get to the end, we can see how we can see how the least of them is going to draw them out. At first we couldn't. All we knew was the least of them is Amalek, and somehow, some way, it's going to draw out America. They're going to start some shit and they're going to go to war because of Amalek. But now we see that Amalek is a terror backed by Washington. Kim Jong-un said.
That's it.
We can see it.
Yeah, so
We can see it. You got more?
Yeah.
Fuck
Micah
you want
2 and 2.
No, but then the people of Greenland so fucking calm. They're like, we see what's happening in with ICE and immigration. We don't want those over here. And they all sweet and calm and shit.
Really, they defenseless.
They defenseless.
There ain't nothing that they gonna do. If this devil wants it, he's gonna. His desire is he's gonna get it.
And you know one thing about this devil, he pick and choose who he bully.
Yeah.
These bitch ass ain't these bitch ass they ain't fuck with Russia or China. Niggas that know they can bring that smoke to their ass. Like a real bully. A bully ain't gonna fuck with somebody that know he can beat his ass.
Yeah. And that's why he's a predator. A predator, what they do, prey on the weak. They not finna go and take on, not unless they just actually have to. But they not finna go and take on the biggest things. You know what I'm saying? What they gonna do is they gonna prey on the weak.
They want to challenge.
They're like hyenas.
Yeah.
You ever study hyenas? Hyenas will watch you kill your prey, then come and steal your shit.
Steal your own shit, yeah.
They deceptive.
They very deceptive. They usually steal from fucking weaker prey like cheetahs, smaller cows, smaller other animals.
Yeah.
But they don't fuck with lions. They like, nah, because they know that lion will get his ass that business. And that's how Esau is, man. He's like a hyena. He just steals shit, man.
Well, actually, with hyenas, with lions, they'll wait till the lion's done eating, and then they'll
scavenge.
Scavenge.
Yeah. But they know one thing, they ain't for to steal his prey, because they know that lion gonna beat his ass.
Not head on. No, they gotta come in a pack.
Yeah.
But go ahead, bro.
I'm looking for a scripture. What it says? Like, they shall ring thee out twice and thrice. I think it's like Sirach. It's a 2 Edges 12. I thought. It's not 12.
That's a Sirach.
It's a Sirach. 13.
Yeah, we had used to you.
I'm sorry. You keep on going now.
Micah 2 and 2, and they covered fields and take them by violence.
Yeah, it's 13. It's Sirach. I thought it was 2 Edges. They covered fields. Start from the top.
Micah 2 and 2, and they covered fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away.
Because why? Because he was blessed with that sword. He was blessed with that sword, so he got to use it. And the scripture said, what is it? The Yahweh shall say, you live by the sword, you shall die by the sword. And that's exactly this man's judgment. He take them away by violence. Go ahead.
So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage.
Even a man in his heritage, man. You telling a man in his culture and his practices that he can't practice what he practiced no more because of democracy. Get the fuck out of here, man. That's why Viet Cong fought tooth and nail, man, to the death. And soldiers have more respect for the enemy than they did their own country who they was fighting for, man, when they came back home. Because of what they wanted to protect. They're like, damn, man, we ain't even got that. We just fighting just because we was drafted. These niggas fight because they want to protect their sovereignty.
Yeah, and that's a hard war to fight.
Because then they came back and got ostracized because they was over there killing innocents.
Oh yeah, you're talking about Vietnam?
And then
Yeah.
that was the most disgraceful war
it was.
that ever has been fought that I know of. I'll say.
Yep.
Yeah, nigga, take this turban off and put on this suit.
Yeah, bro. What the fuck? But you see the motherfuckers over there in Saudi Arabia, in Arabia, because they wear their traditional clothing, and they ain't like, nah, man, we may salute you, but we ain't finna wear no tie. Fuck that. They faggots. Go ahead.
Let me get verse 3.
Yeah, come.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise an evil.
Because to be honest, man, the Lord got beef with all y'all, man.
Yep.
He got beef with his own people. He got beef with all the heathens, and we trying to be on the Lord's good side, you know, because the Lord has not shown His hand. Well, He has shown His hand, but people has not identified the Lord's wrath or terror. They chuck it up to this, that, and the third, whatever they want to believe. But the Lord has not really shown His power, His demon-like power, man. And the Lord did that on purpose, so people can become docile, you know, so they can forget. You know, so when he come with it, they gonna think it like it's something, it's aliens or something, man. They gonna think it's like something out of this world, which technically is. But go ahead, it's literally out of this world, man. It's in the spiritual realm. It's gonna come from the fourth dimension. Imagine getting hit with fire from the fourth dimension, bro. Fire hurt on this side. Go ahead,
It says, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughtily, for this time is evil.
Yep, for this time is evil, man. That's the judgment.
They talk the same power, bro. That plagued the nation was darkness that was so thick that they was trying to light and couldn't even. The light wouldn't even light the room. It just imagine some dark. You ever been like in a room that's real dark and like that eerie dark? Like
Bro,
yeah,
you ever been in a room so dark your eyes try to adjust and can't?
yeah.
Like it's so dark your eyes try to like adjust to the darkness, but it just can't because it's so thick. You can't see two steps in front of you. Then you get an eerie feeling in the back of your brain.
Yeah.
Like, oh, something there. You know, because you can't see shit.
That fear.
That's that fear. You know, we can't see shit, so you groping.
But what
That's how people gonna be, and they can see. They gonna be groping like, man, what the fuck is going on? That's why when they gonna see the men of the Lord, men of the Lord gonna be so straight. It's gonna be like, man, there's something to this guy. We gotta follow him. There's something to this dude. Like, why he ain't act like us? We gotta follow him. You know.
He said, why he laughing at this destruction?
I got something. Why is he straight? Why is he laughing? He walking like ain't nothing phasing him. I can just imagine the brother in the picnic chair, you know, the foldable ones. He just sitting there like
Watching it on
just watching shit, bro. But I got some
You still got that bracket too?
nah,
You want more? Oh, the NLT.
nah, NLT.
You
Yeah,
did,
go ahead,
what
get
verse
that
did you go down to?
It was only
Six.
5.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
fine.
it's more than a lot of meeting now. But you
Let me grab this real
yeah,
quick.
yeah.
This is Sirach 12. I started 1. No, it's not 12. Is it?
13 too.
13. It is 13. Sirach 13 and 4. Burden not thyself for building like power while thou livest. Have no fellowship with one. Okay, I started at 1. This is Sirach 13 and 1. He that toucheth pitch shall be defiled therewith. He that hath fellowship with a proud man shall be like unto him. And pitch is what? Tar. So if you touch tar, you're gonna get some on your fingers. So if you have fellowship with a proud man, you're gonna be like unto him. Dad years ago, he always harped on this lesson. It says, you guilty by association.
Mm-hmm.
If you have fellowship with a proud man, that's your friend, hey bro, you like him to him.
Yeah.
You know, you are only good as the company you keep. You know? It's like a virgin hanging with a pack of whores. Like y'all all out dressed the same way. You a virgin, but you dress provocatively, you gonna get treated like a fucking whore.
That's a spirit of dude actually said that on a TikTok video. He said
He just not know it yet.
he said y'all women, y'all condone and y'all hang with the whore, so we don't know who's who. So we gotta lump all y'all together.
Exactly. We're not finna find out.
Right.
Have conversations. This ain't no fucking trial run. The hell?
I think Malcolm X said he said if you see a snake full of pits, you're not gonna go to the pit. The snake's like, well, trying to figure out which is venomous. Stay away from the fucking pit.
Muhammad Ali gave that analogy too. He said I ain't gonna sit here at 500 good snakes was going to be my friend, and 1,000 more was back there. I ain't gonna let them all in the room. I'm gonna close the door. He was all out there.
What he say? Muhammad Ali was like, hey, he's like, yeah, and all y'all the devil. I don't care who it is.
Yeah.
All y'all the devil. And then he was like, what's the scripture again that said in the devil? He said, John 8:44. Yeah, that one right there. Y'all the devil. That shit was funny.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, he didn't even know the scripture. He just believed. Like, yeah, what's the scripture? John 8:44. Yeah, that one right there. Y'all the devil. Dude was like, yeah, them niggas the devil.
I seen that video one. I think some brother posted the old Black Panthers pamphlet that they had back then.
In Vietnam?
No, they were showing how America in the small hat was pretty much in control of every.
Oh, yeah.
I see that. I gotta post that in the chat. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna post it in the chat. I'm gonna look it up right now.
I remember the one that they had in the Vietnam was telling the soul brother, go home, it's not your war.
Oh, yeah.
But even back then, the original members of the so-called Black Panthers, they knew who was really in control of America too. That's why Huey Newton and all they knew that small hat was behind everything, man.
Because you always had the people that knew. Every generation you had other people that knew, man. Like Apostle Har. Apostle Har said his parents knew their Israelites. And Apostle Har close to 60, or if not over 60 right now. So he was probably a teenager in his 70s. You know what I'm saying? He probably born in the 50s or 60s, early 60s. But his parents knew it, because they said the Israelites was Japhet back then, but they still had an inkling. No, I'm sorry, they say Esau was Japhet in back then in those days. They say Esau was Japhet, but they still had an inkling of the truth. They knew the Illuminati way back in the 70s, man. But keep on going to this. Verse 2, this is Sirach 13:2. It says, burden not thyself above thy power.
She ran.
But burden not thyself above thy power while thou livest. Have no fellowship with one that is mightier and richer than thyself. For how agree the kettle with the earthen pot together? For if the one be smitten against the other, it shall be broken. All right, so have no fellowship with one that is richer and mightier than yourself, because at the end of the day, he gonna tell you what to do, and if you refuse, he gonna break your ass.
That's right.
The scripture say the borrower is subject to the lender.
Yeah, borrower is subject to the lender, and then also it says, travel not by the way of a bold fellow.
Yeah.
It says he will do according to thine will. You will be likened unto him.
That's it, yeah.
Because if you in the car with this motherfucker, he try to shoot at the cops, they gonna fire on both of y'all motherfuckers. And it's just like being with Esau. It's verse 3. It says the rich man have done wrong, and yet threaten them with all. It says the poor is wrong and he must entreat also. Pop, you close the door. Put her in the room and close the door. It says, Pop, shut. Can you read this one out? Read start 4. 13 and 4. Pop, shut. Jake think I'm playing.
Book of Sirach, chapter 13 and verse 4. It says,
Read through again.
3. It says, the rich man have done wrong, and yet he threatened withal. The poor is wrong, he must entreat also. If thou be for his profit, he will use thee. But if thou have nothing, he will forsake thee.
Yeah, you can't offer nothing for this damn devil, man. He don't want nothing to do with you.
That's
right.
why
And really, that's hence AI. He pretty much done with, with niggas, because with niggas it costs too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It costs too much, to support your slaves now. So now he's creating a new way, which is through his artificial intelligence.
Because then you gotta control Jake, then you gonna kill him off when he knows too much, then you gotta put hush money to his family. This is too much. Remember on Sopranos, he was like, he said, yeah man, I made 17 records. He was like, no, a couple of black kids made 17 records.
You see?
He said, What same thing? You know, but I'm like, it ain't.
But
Use their ass.
he's exactly right because yeah, that's why you see the mass firings and layoffs.
Yeah.
He don't need Jake no more. He don't need your ass.
I would say like the AI, they don't complain. They're not late. They
Yeah,
don't talk
they're
back.
not late. Yeah,
Now like
they don't get sick.
too, bro. Like
It's just plugging it,
to
whatever.
go in with the AI, the kiosks are part of that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like all these
Surveillance
restaurants,
cameras.
surveillance.
Bro, that's a spirit, bro. The dude on Fifth, the Fifth Avenue Shark, he got this little computer thing and shit. I was looking, I said, damn, what's that for? He said, yeah, I'm making it where you could come in and do your order. And a lot of restaurants doing it because they only thing they want is the cooks back there. Matter of fact, they doing away with the cooks. They got the flippy, all that
Flippy,
shit.
yeah,
they
robot
finna
hand.
get rid of everything gonna be automated, man.
Hey, but that SpongeBob episode when he had the spatula
Oh yeah, the
and the
robotic one.
turn
Yeah,
over.
yeah, that's the flippy one. Yeah,
That's what's gonna happen with the AI gonna turn your
Yeah.
ass.
Hey, y'all be plotting, bro. But when they first did the AI shit, like 2021, 2022, when he shot a signal to the satellite.
Oh yeah. When
They had the-
it went crazy. It went crazy, and then the motherfucker tried it. And they tried to disarm it. They disarmed it. They was finna disarm it.
Well, they did
and
disarm
it shot to the what's the name? It started downloading the information how I could stay alive.
Bro, it disarmed it right before it like multiplied, but the signal got
Yeah.
the android killed the scientists.
Yeah.
And then, but when they killed the android, they hit the kill switch on the satellite. But
Yeah.
they found that the satellite had backup data, backup storage to put other androids with the same knowledge. I was like, then they publicized it. Oh, it's rumored. Oh, there's no data saying that happened.
They tried to
It has happened in China.
discredit.
It's just so happened that it happened in China, the
Yeah.
most technological country on the face of the earth. But I'm
You
like,
see-
that shit really fucking happened.
Yeah, and see, Yahweh Shai initially is going to be the, because everything is going to fall back on them. Because remember that Android, I don't know if you brother seen it years ago, they had an Android, it was moving boxes. They worked that motherfucker so much the fucking Android collapsed, bro. it was moving boxes, that motherfucker just failed out.
Did it like committed suicide?
No, it was moving boxes and it just collapsed.
There was another one.
It was working the shit out.
There was another one that committed suicide. Like,
I remember seeing that.
like he like fuck that, dude.
Yeah, man.
Self-destruct.
So the Lord gonna have all his vein, all his everything he do, man, it's just gonna fall right back on him.
But that's Esau in a nutshell. If he ain't got no use for you,
Yeah,
then he gonna discard you.
That's
Basically, everything that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is coined on, Esau's the opposite.
that's it.
The Lord want to help the poor, help the weak, be the underdog. Hey, Esau, hey, fuck the weak, fuck the poor. We gonna see if the Lord be for him. Well,
It says
6. Well, you read 6.
I'm at 4.
5. Oh, you got 5.
Yeah,
You already read
five.
yeah.
It says, verse 5, Sirach 13 and 5. If thou have anything, he will live with thee. Yea, he will make thee bear, and will not be sorry for it.
God, because if you watch that Planet of the Apes, the 1968 Planet of the Apes, you know, it said the apes was talking amongst themselves, and it said the only good YT man is a dead YT man.
Yeah.
You know, then it said make, what did it say? It said do not allow him to get in your ranks, because he will not only make a desolation of his own land,
Yep.
but yours also.
Yep.
And then at the end of the movie, he saw the Empire, not the Empire,
Statue
Statue of Liberty. Then he saw the tip of the statue and said,
Her
"We did
head.
it to ourselves."
That was our head.
It was the torch. It was the tip. The torch.
Well, yeah, it was our head and the torch. Yeah,
And
yeah.
she was like, he said, because like we on Earth.
Yeah, he was.
He thought we was on another planet.
Yeah, he thought it was
said,
another
"We
planet.
on
He
Earth.
said, "Damn,
we did it to
man."
ourselves." Hey, but
You
that's
did it.
that's Esau in a nutshell. He gonna make a desolate. Look. Imagine if the Lord, man. I struggle to say this when I first came to the truth. If we wrong,
Y'all better hope. Yeah.
y'all better hope to God we wrong. I mean,
Yeah.
we right.
Yeah.
Because if we all, bro, Esau will have a nuclear fallout. That video game is gonna be reality.
Mm-hmm.
People gonna be surviving on a radiation-infested world, man. You know, because it's gonna be everybody shooting nukes on each other, and the world is gonna be destroyed.
Why this nigga in the bunker?
He in a bunker chilling, drinking wine and blood.
What was that movie with Batista that just came out not too long ago?
Damn, he got one that's standing
So
out.
the cabin in the woods and shit.
No. This is like some like
Oh,
sci-fi.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing it. It
No,
didn't get
not
a lot-
Bushwick, bro.
No, it didn't get a lot of. It didn't get a lot. It didn't
Army
get
of the Dead, yeah.
Army of the Dead.
Army of the
Oh,
Dead.
it came out in 2020.
No, but he came. But when he came out the little, what was he in? They were in that bunker type. It came out.
I think that was
Art of Destruction. I think it was Army of the Dead. It might have been the second one.
That was like
That was with the zombies.
The zombies, yeah. Go ahead, like you know, from 6.
Can you read 5 again?
Yeah.
Verse 5, it says, If thou have anything, he will live with thee. Yea, he will make thee better, and will not be sorry for it.
Hey, what's that scripture where it say the great gathers if he had a great
Obadiah.
Did not have leave.
one?
Obadiah.
Yeah,
Wow.
you know.
He would not have left none.
He'll suck you dry, man.
Because
Sure.
the law said if you go and take fruit from a tree, even if it's yours, you're supposed to leave what fell on the ground.
That's it.
Because those are
For the
welfare
poor.
for the poor, for
He
the
said,
traveler.
He
Take
said,
it
I'll take
out.
all that.
He saw
all
take
that
the
shit.
tree out the ground.
That's the green.
He said, I'm taking it with me.
That is the Grinch.
Bro, hey, you know, y'all, you ain't lying, bro. Because look, the dude earlier you had quoted, you know, you're supposed to. I mean, it don't have to be world starving. It don't have to. I ain't gonna say world starving. It don't have to be a American starving in America. You can have an apple tree or a peach tree or whatever. This dude deliberately plants male trees.
Yeah.
Creates fucking pollen.
Yeah, so it won't
Take away the
yeah.
bees.
Yeah, so it won't procreate.
So
Trees
procreate,
too.
procreate.
Yeah.
Makes that. I mean, this dude tears down the fucking Amazon, the Amazon forest, bro,
Yeah.
which they call the lungs of the world.
For
Yeah.
slaughterhouse.
So you just nigga want to put condominiums there. What the fuck is wrong with you,
If
man?
I may, let alone, he put locks on Article on dumpsters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They just like, for example, Dunkin' Donuts. They make fresh donuts every morning.
yes, brother.
But whatever they
Yeah.
don't sell, they take straight to the trash at
Yeah.
the end of the day.
Yeah.
And yet they put
Yeah.
locks on it.
Oh, and guess what else? They got a new app come out now that you can buy the shit. It's called, I forgot the app, but you can buy the shit. But he still throw it away. But now he make a profit off the shit.
Yeah.
They call that's what liquidation.
I forgot what it's called, but it's an app. You then he got an app for the fruit, the vegetables and the fruit that's deformed or whatever. He'll sell you that shit, man. But bro, he just wasteful away as he, man.
Wicked, man.
Just a demon.
Then you go to a food pantry waiting in hours and
Oh my God, bro. I just found out that's when I seen them cars on the holiday. I said, damn, what they waiting for? Is it probably I don't know. And I'm thinking, I'm like, man, them motherfuckers was waiting for fucking food.
Yeah.
I mean, them fucking lines was long, bro.
That's how you know they got the good food too, because the lines be so long. Some parents be desperate, man. Desperate for some canned shit.
That's why
Yeah,
I think
man.
when the you know what rolls out, how many people are gonna be running to go get it?
Man.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they're gonna be fighting each other for that chip, bro. Fighting, they're gonna be killing each other for that chip. Cause they're gonna be in such distress.
One line for the market and another line for your food.
Cause you gotta think, women outnumber men, especially in America, 7-1.
Not here,
For every one man, it's seven women. And these women lazy. They lazy as fuck. They don't wanna start no damn fight. They ain't finna go kill, man. They finna go whatever. They finna go do anything to get some food, man, for their
They showed you
kids.
that. They showed you up with the EBT. Fire sale on it.
You got a lot of foolish niggas when I have a fire.
Soul food ice cubes.
That's insane. Go ahead.
Verse 6. It says, If he have need of thee, he will deceive thee, and smile upon thee.
Yeah, you put that fake smile on, you know.
It's always like,
You put that little smile.
Hey, bro, you know who draw a good ass cartoon with that fake ass smile? The dude Neely. He had him eating ice with them fucked up ass looks, man. I be like, oh,
That was one, buddy.
scrunch their face up.
yeah, bro.
That's the closest thing they can. That's the closest thing they can get to a smile. Is they scrunch their face up. Like,
Exactly. Put that smile on, boys. It's over.
Scrunch
That's
face
how you know.
You stick that hand out. You know, y'all got that hand out for the handshake.
Put it
Like,
there, pal.
put it there, pal.
you give his ass a dap.
Yeah,
Get your ass up
yeah,
there.
that's his way of deceiving.
Time.
You know, that's his way of him thinking that, you know, hey, well, yeah, I'm not your enemy.
Right.
Look at me, I'm smiling, you know.
I look like I would harm you.
You know? Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
It says, If he have need of thee, he will deceive thee, and smile upon thee.
Yeah, his face.
It says, and put thee in hope.
See?
Yep, reassure thee.
And put thee in hope. Go ahead.
I wouldn't do that. Look at me. I had to dress nice. I'm in a 3-piece suit. I have food for you. I wouldn't come with food if I was going to deceive you.
I'm a Christian. Look at me.
I know out of their saint.
I believe in God too.
Let's pray. Let's pray together, brother. Like,
It says, he will speak thee fair.
Hey, the scriptures say, the word of his mouth was smoother than butter. But really, war is in his heart, man.
that's right.
His idea mainly is to destroy you, bro.
Bro,
Take everything you got
Yes.
and destroy it, and he won't be sorry for it. And then what he said in the verse before,
Yeah, man.
it said he won't even be sorry
Not
for
be
it.
sorry for
You
it.
work for this damn devil all your life, bust your ass, man. Give him all you know what I'm saying, you got, and then he say, well, shit, man, I gotta get rid of you. You know what I mean?
Right before you finna get your
Well, like,
your pension.
You know?
1492. They said that so many natives died in America that they don't even know what it looked like before they started colonizing. So they burned it down so quick. They said that even natives can't even tell you what their civilization looked like, or how it operated, because they killed them and burned it down so quick and set their own shit up. Man, because of what? Because of them smallpox, measles. It was one more, Spanish flu. I don't think it's Spanish flu. I think it was smallpox and measles and the blankets, but they
Smallpox,
killed
measles,
so
and starvation. Because they killed the buffalo. They killed the buffalo, and then they because that's when they took their land, because they Trail of Tears. They moved them off their land.
Yeah. But it was recorded. It was recorded a number that died, but it was so many that died that they don't even think the number is accurate.
Of course.
That's why the Lord don't allow his ass to go so far. Cause his ass, that's why he want to go into the Amazon. Lord, like, you ain't doing this, motherfucker, nigga. You ain't finna fuck this up.
Yeah.
Cause they say that vegetation that's so thick that they can't even get through that
They
shit.
can't get through it. Only by like air superiority, but they can't walk through it. Fuck them.
Certain parts of the earth, the Lord like, nah, your cancer's ass ain't finna
Think
come
about
in.
the Democratic Republic of the Congo.
Mm-hmm.
They can't get into the Congo, bro. It's too much swampland. They don't have the vehicles to do it. Just like the ocean, they ain't got the vehicles to go down there.
Parts of it. Because King Leopold, remember, he
was on the outskirts. So
Yeah,
he still raped. He pillaged the shit out of that
did some wicked
motherfucker.
shit down there.
He pillaged the shit out of that place. And they got a lot of resources. I mean, they made rubber. They had rubber, cocoa, man, all type of shit, bro.
Plantation down there, yeah.
You know what's so crazy? That proves that we the people, man. Because if that's the cradle of civilization, man, bro. Why the Lord bless that land with all its resources? All they don't run out.
Well, that's partially. Well, I gotta say that I speak as a man. For him, ruled for so damn long. Lord just like, y'all ain't never gonna rule again.
Yeah.
He ruled for so fucking long.
Yeah,
Lord didn't even mention them in the 4 beasts.
Yeah,
I was like,
bro.
yeah, them niggas ain't never gonna rise
Never
back
again,
up. After Pharaoh and Moses, bro, they never
was
ruled.
Nigga, they ruled for
They ruled for
thousands of
1,000, bro. Abraham to Moses.
shit from Nimrod.
From Nimrod to Moses, bro. Come on, bro. That's
a long time.
That's a long ass time, bro. Think about it. They had the resources.
They had the resources.
They had the resources.
They had the resources.
But the Lord was like, them niggas, because, bro, it's Amalek, Ishmael, Moab. Who next, man? It's fucking Ham, bro. Ham next in line, like, Lord don't fucking like Ham. So, like, y'all niggas ain't never gonna rule again. Go ahead,
It says continued on in verse 6.
Okay.
He will speak thee fair and say, what wantest thou? And he will shame thee by his meats until he hath drawn thee dry twice and thrice. And at the last he will laugh thee to scorn afterward. And when he seeth thee, he will forsake thee and shake his head at thee.
I want you DMX or Lauryn Hill, like everybody that didn't want to go his agenda. Not the ones like Jay-Z and Beyonce and Rihanna, like not the ones that's in favor of him, but the ones that didn't want to go along. Reset it again.
Hey, remember, if I may, Frankie Lyman.
Yep.
You go watch that movie, Why Do Fools Fall in Love? That small hand, like, come on, look at you. Your has been. After that man made all that money for his crusty ass, which, he was on heroin and all that, but
he probably put him on.
Yeah, he put him on.
Yeah. Because it's like, oh, this is the drug. This is what everybody's doing. And Jake didn't come from they came from slaves. So Jake ain't got his own mind. He don't know how to, he don't know how to run a business. He's like, oh, this is what everybody doing. This is what I got to do to stay relevant. So I guess I'll do it. Jake got no confidence. And if you did have confidence, what are they gonna do with you?
Yeah, so Whitney Houston, that fucking small head, what's his name?
Dre IV. Clyde Davis.
Clive Davis, that's sodomite.
Damn, bro. And the list goes on. The list goes fucking on, bro. Go ahead, up.
It says verse 7. He will shame thee by his meats, as he have drawn thee dry twice or thrice.
Yep.
And at the last he will laugh thee to scorn afterwards.
Yeah, you gonna ring that towel.
Yeah.
When you ring the towel, shit,
Every
every
little bit of
all
it.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you
right.
getting all that shit. You turning your ass upside down,
Clip you little bro.
making sure the
Shit,
tail
yeah.
shit there.
You put it in that machine, you don't go to Y.
Mm,
Oh, yeah. You put your ass in that baby,
Right,
bring you
yeah.
extra dry.
Yeah.
Like, damn, they doing every drop.
Yeah,
It's
you
like
have
twice
a job.
and thrice, bro. He get two people.
Yeah.
Start turning that bitch, bro. But hey, but he did. Think about entertainment industry, man. The entertainment industry, bro. He has took Jake's lives and just played with him like they on a poker table, bro. And Jake was not aware.
It's
Hey,
mighty
he
though.
does. It's like,
You got it. I would. It's mighty because that's gonna be his downfall.
It's on
Going
his
back to the
downfall.
running man, what did that hoe say? He said it was your fault. You tried to make him a stop. You wanted to put him out on the big TV and pretty much higher the ratings.
I remember.
Right? Same thing with the Israelites. You wanted to put him out here as the face of everything. But now that they're turning back to their power, that's gonna be your downfall.
Boy, that's gonna be their downfall not only then, but in the kingdom too. And I think the everlasting shame and contempt, the Lord is gonna pair the celebrities on this side. He gonna give them heathens that root, because I think Jake gonna know everything. Jake gonna know their past lives. Rihanna, Jay-Z, Beyonce, they gonna know their fucking past lives. They gonna know like who's the they gonna take their rage out on the nigga the niggas that caused them to make that deal.
Yep.
So it all full circle. What?
Yeah, they was their master, so the role is gonna be reversed.
The world's gonna be reversed.
Michael Jackson gonna be moonwalking.
Bro. Because he was so fucking lonely, bro. He didn't even want the fame. He was like, bro, they didn't wrong his ass out. They wrong his ass out so much. They said, bro, you worth more dead than alive. Like, god damn.
He don't make money.
That's how they look at all of it.
Hey, look at R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Got this man rotting in jail.
Bill.
Oh, man.
God, look at Prince.
Prince, Richard Pryor. The list goes on and
Let's
on.
go on, bro. DMX. Man, bro.
Soon they seen that video. That nigga waking up to use it's like kill that nigga right now.
Look at the Satanist bitch and Jay-Z, bro. Jay-Z can't. These niggas inseparable, bro.
Abramovich.
Abramovich.
Yeah,
That spirit cooking. They call it spirit cooking, bro. He always with this bitch, bro. He don't even do shit no more. He always with this bitch.
Yeah.
Jay-Z gonna get her in the kingdom, bro. Say what? Conjuring up demons, bro. Jay gonna be feeling so bad in the kingdom, bro, for their wicked deeds. When they say he shamed them by their meats until they have drawn them out twice and thrice, bro. Hey, Jake ain't got no hope, bro. But look it up.
It says verse 7. Yep.
Look up
No, verse 8.
afterward. Yeah.
It says, and when he seest thou him forsake thee and shake his head at thee, beware that thou be not deceived and brought down in thy jollity. If thou be invited of a mighty man, withdraw thyself, and so much the more will he invite thee.
Because he want what you got. That's why us being spiritual, we're not the natural man, like Corinthians say. Like we read, like, bro, we're not the natural man. We can judge things spiritually. We can see a demon or a devil on somebody just by looking at them. For these things are what? Spiritually discerned. We're not the natural man, bro. The natural man judges the natural things. But the spiritual man judges spiritual things. We can see through these motherfuckers. And when you recognize a demon, like remember the dude in the bar? We recognize a demon, these demons want to keep egging you. Like they want to touch me, shake my hand. And they're like, bro, we finna touch you with our feet. Because the way you're riding, y'all stop got up, bro. I'm like, yeah, bro, this nigga finna get a hole in his chest. I said, bro, you better speed the road, bro. Hit the road, Jack.
Hit the
Hit
road,
the road, dude. Because, bro, these men behind you, bro, they don't fucking play. And they gonna put a hole in your shit. And I'm trying to have a nice night. So I was like, I bid you goodbye. But that was it to that. Like, stop at that.
Like it says in Ephesians, we wrestle not against flesh and blood.
That's right.
But principalities. Can you grab that up? That word principalities is higher powers. This is angels, demons. You know, we wrestle against principalities, but it's only to make us better, to test what we know,
Yeah,
make us resilient.
because the Lord is ultimately in control of who you encounter.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what spirit is on that particular person to begin with.
Think about Job. Job, he was like, man, how did you set a hedge about him? Like, oh, go do this, but we don't know what the Lord, what Satan orders is.
Yeah.
Satan wants to be like, oh, just go provoke him. Go provoke him. Just go provoke him and see what happens. And I'm gonna do the best I can do. You know, Satan, he's an angel. He does his job to the utmost. You know, so when demons come up against us, it's up for us to be spiritual. It's up for us to make the right judgment calls. Because a lot of times you may make a mistake that you can't take back. You know, that's why we gotta take this job very, very seriously. In our daily walk. Because if you're not in your downtime, if you're not doing what you're supposed to do in your downtime, how the fuck you gonna pass the test in the future?
Yeah.
You know, you ain't training while you got leisure and you bullshit and you fucking off, which we all do. But you're supposed to snap back in. Like, okay, let me get back to the mental lab. Let me snap back into reality, man. Let me lock in. You know, let me do something righteous every day. Let me do something righteous, even if it's just a prayer. You know, that can go a long way. But still, if you're not practicing and training in your downtime, then what you gonna do when the test comes? Can't ride another brother coattail. You know. Go ahead, Doc. Somebody else want
Or principalities, you want it?
Okay. No, you can get the whole scripture.
For those.
You do Ephesians?
Yeah, it's Ephesians 12.
Okay.
6 and 12.
So like the 6 and 12. It says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood,
Yep.
but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world.
God, man, because the principalities, bro, it gets heavy. Demons is gonna come to you. You know, afflicting your children, afflicting your house, afflicting your car. You gotta stand strong against them. How you stand strong against them? By engaging yourself and treating the Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Word up.
Putting on that whole armor.
Putting on that whole armor, bro.
As it said,
And what's the whole armor?
understand?
The whole armor, because the spirit is so vast, bro. It's such a vast body of knowledge. You gotta practice the prayers. You gotta practice the Hebrew. And if you do, like, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time, right? So you study that armor one bite at a time. You know, it comes in phases.
Yes. Mainly having faith.
Mainly having
Because
faith.
it says above all, having faith in y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because of that faith,
That's it.
you know, because hey, everybody ain't gonna know all that. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody ain't
But it's
gonna
the faith. The scriptures say, hey, if you have a faith as the size of a grain of a mustard seed,
You should move mountains.
you should be able to move mountains.
But you know what? If the faith comes with us.
That's it.
Remember, I said, I remember that like you was that. I was talking to my mom, she was like, I wasn't this and I wasn't that. I said, Mom, you know, when you give your life to the Lord, man, you do believe you gave your life to the Lord, right? She's like, yeah, of course. I said, well, you saying a lot of I right now. You saying a lot of I's, not a lot of we's. When you give your life to the Lord, you gotta understand you don't belong to yourself anymore. You belong to the body. You know, we suffer for the team. You know, it ain't no more I's no more. You know, it's we. So we collectively, we know all things. The scripture says, "I'll give you the unction of the Holy One. You know all things." And we have no power by ourselves, but we have strength in numbers, man. Which our strength comes from what? How about Shem Yahushua? But as a body, we're indestructible, bro. Indestructible. You got more of that?
It says against spiritual wickedness in high places.
And I know they, think about Esau, Edom, but really them high places come from the spiritual demon Satan. You know, to afflict you, why? To test you, to see where you at, to see where you need to grow in. You know?
Yeah, I did look up principles, and it said one of the definitions was of angels and demons.
Yeah. The chief, yeah.
So,
Principle
well, devils as well.
Huh? And the top angel on the left hand side, which is like you say.
Right?
So the anime Demon Slayer, you got different hierarchies of fucking Everybody had the different ranks.
Yep. You got different
You
ranks.
got different lower level demons.
Yep.
And
Upper
you got
ranks,
upper
lower
rank
ranks.
demons.
Yep.
Lower.
And they in order for you to certain fucking demons said they couldn't fight the upper ranks, so they wasn't
Yeah.
built to equip. But as they got like Tundra, as they started going up, they was able to defeat those upper ranks because they was battle tested. So as the Lord puts you on different levels, as you pass one test, you go to another level. You know?
And if I start the verse up, a verse the bro just said.
Can I speak up a little bit up?
Verse up, Ephesians 6 verse 11 says, "Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to."
Could you start at
withstand-"
10, bro?
Ephesians 6:10. "Finally, my brethren,
That's
be
it.
strong in the Lord
Yeah.
and in the power of His might. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil."
John.
Trickeries. That word wild goes trickery or devices or schemes.
Schemes, yeah.
Yes, you gotta be able to fight. Cause saying he's gonna try every different way to get you. Like the brother say, he may try through a job, through a woman. You know, he knows your weaknesses, man. He know how to get to you, and that's why you gotta examine yourself. You gotta know where you weak at, so you can get strength in that.
Yep. Starve yourself. You gotta fast from your whatever you weak at. Starve yourself for that, man.
And like we go to the outset, I did a lesson. Like and these battles are not meant to destroy you. Battles are meant to build you.
That's right.
Because Jake, catching hell, like, man, don't always know the Lord is building you up. It's good that you go through battles. The battles is going to build you. It's going to expose you.
Or break you.
Yeah, it's going to be a build you or break you.
Build your breaking. And it breaks. You can see it breaking these men that ain't part of the elect. It's breaking men that ain't part of the elect. But if you believe you're part of the elect, then you're gonna persevere.
If I made battle prepare you for the war.
Yep. Battles prepare you for the war.
Right, those battles are where you learn your lessons, learn where you're weak at, learn where you need to strengthen yourself at. Because when that war comes, you're not going to have that opportunity anymore to learn because you're going to be mid-battle. Well, not mid-battle, but actually,
In a war.
yeah.
I'll jump down to 13. It says, "Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand the evil day, and having done all to stand."
Haven't done all to stand, because in that battle, hey, it's gonna be hostile. You know what I'm saying? That hostility between those spiritual forces, that shit ain't to be taken lightly. You see what I'm saying? That's something that's gonna take. That what Yahushua said. Some demons don't go out without fasting and praying, man. You see what I'm saying? So the scriptures told us to pray without ceasing, man. You see? So hey, we gonna be in that battle. Hey, we gotta put that get ready for to armor up, man. Mentally, spiritually, getting prepared, for what's about to happen, man.
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
Our opposition, they have some kind of form of strength and power, so we got to be strong and powerful to overcome them.
That's it.
And then we do it by the Lord's word.
That's it. It's gonna go into
Kanye, verse 16. I read through 14 real quick. It says, "Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having the breastplate of righteousness,
That's it.
and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace."
You got the blue letter. What's that word girt mean? Their loins girded about with truth.
Like because in ancient times, you
tied
girded up your loins.
I'm thinking it means tie, like bring together. What
Yeah.
it mean? Girded about with truth, man. Because sometimes Satan can tempt you with a lie.
Yeah.
You gotta be girded about with truth, because sometimes the truth might not be favorable. So you're like, man, I gotta tell the truth regardless, regardless of anything. And sometimes you might fall, but that's the examples to look at, because we got examples in the scriptures. What say that?
It says, "To fasten garments
That's
with
it.
a girdle or belt."
And it said, well, I put on truth like a garment. We put on righteousness as a breastplate. So we gotta fasten ourselves with truth. Even if like I give an example like Peter. He said, "No, I saw you with Yahushua too." Like, no, I didn't. Even if your life is on the line, You gotta fasten yourself about with the truth, man. You know.
Hey, it's scripture. That's crazy because I typed it on the chat. This is how the Lord builds you through battles. So I typed in the chat how the Lord builds you through battles. I just want to jump to the third point. It says He's trained you through small battles. That's Psalms 18 and 39. Thou hast girded me with
That's what I'm
strength.
holding, bro.
Psalms
I'm
18.
held Psalms 18 and 39.
That's
bro.
the spirit, bro. It's the spirit.
Actually, I was holding
That's the
what did
spirit.
it say, the breastplate? The shield of salvation, 35. Thou hast also given me the shield of salvation, in thy right hand have hold me up, and thy gentleness hath made me great. But 39 says, Psalms 18:39, for thou hast girded me with strength unto the battle, thou hast subdued unto me those that rose up against me.
Yeah, because it's the spirit of the Lord that that's going to protect us.
That's right.
It's nothing of our own wits or of our own actions that's going to put us in that position to overcome our enemies.
That's it.
It's going to be of the Lord. And
Yeah.
just like David, man, we've been on David.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, the reason why David was so mighty because he understood the power that was behind him.
Yep.
That gave him the Holy Spirit to be able to defeat those enemies, man.
Man,
To be able to be the king that he was, man.
he didn't think about defeat.
Mhm.
And that's one enemy I watched. Almighty said, I've never once fought thinking that there was even a possibility that I could lose.
Right. Hey,
Even if I did lose.
Right.
I'm like, bro, even if you did lose, there's not even a possibility of a thought that you can lose.
Because David not only had battles within actual enemies, he had battles within himself.
By himself.
You see what I'm saying? So this is those battles that the Lord has got us coming up against, more so battling ourselves, conquering the flesh,
That's right.
being able to not accept the advances of this damn devil,
Right.
because he's going to offer you something. He's going to make you an offer you probably can't refuse.
That you don't want to
That
refuse.
you know. Hey,
You don't want to refuse.
think about it though. You know, hey, motherfucker coming with you with food, but guess what? We're gonna do what our Lord did in those times. Thou shalt not, you know what I'm saying, live by bread alone.
Yeah, man.
You know, but by every word that proceeded. You know, that's what we're gonna trust in those
Absolutely.
days.
Bro, I made decisions, bro, where I knew it was the right decision. I make the right decision,
Yeah.
but it hurt my flesh so much, bro. You just break down and cry.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it hurts to do righteousness. It literally hurts you. You want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to do it, but what Paul says, like, that which I want to do, I do not.
Yeah.
That which I do not, I do.
Yeah.
You know, so sometimes you make decisions that you really don't want to do. Like, say if a brother really needs some money, and you've been saving this money up, like, but the brother really need it. You got to cough it up. And you know it's a spirit, like,
Yeah.
I have plans for this, but fuck. You just give it up, and you be like, man, all the anguish and turmoil that you went through to build up this thing, it was all for him. But you had those yourself. That's why I say it's not about I. It's about we.
Hey, so the example is Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
So he showed us how to actually battle through the spirit.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? And what he was doing, he was, you know, using the word to combat, you know what I'm saying, Satan. Go ahead.
That's the spirit because I'm going to hit. Can I get these 2 points real quick?
Yeah, they
Finish
you
that
on.
point 3.
And then he still go.
It says, because he quoted that Psalms 18:39. It says, but to give an example, David fought a lion and bear before Goliath. So the Lord put him through small battles before he was able to face the big challenge with Goliath. It says, your struggles, temptation, addictions, resistance, these are training grounds, not disqualifications.
Yeah.
And I'm going to jump down. It says, hit the land back on this brother point 5. It says, he teaches you how to fight with truth, not emotions. It has 2 Corinthians 10:4 for the weapons of warfare not carnal.
Right. Yeah.
And it says,
on strongholds. You're right. Go ahead.
it says, the Most High trained you to fight with the word, faith, obedience, self-control,
Yeah.
not anger, fear, or impulse.
And when you look at David's life, you see him going through those things, them trials in his life. And he didn't win every fucking battle. You see what I'm saying? He didn't win the battle of when he took Uriah the Hittite.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? He didn't win that battle.
Yeah.
He didn't win the battle when he dealt with his wife, Bathsheba. You see what I'm saying? But guess what? The Lord still saw favor in his contriteness. You know what I'm saying? Because he had a contrite heart.
That's right.
You know, and he was humble and he repented. You know? At the end of the day. So we're going to lose battles, bro. You know? The scriptures say, man, a righteous man falleth 7 times. But hey, as long as you got the spirit of the Lord, you going to repent and you going to get up. You know?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Saul pursued after David so many times, man, with weapons, with armies.
And he
And
didn't get caught.
he didn't lay a finger on him.
He didn't get caught.
That's some. You gotta think. A man try to kill you, and you like,
He had
Then you mourn his death.
yeah.
he had fucking weapons thrown at him and
Yeah,
all kinds of stuff.
yeah, shows.
But you had such great faith that you believed this man was a man of the Lord.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it wasn't about I, what I want to do, what I would do. Everybody around was saying what I would do. Lord, my Lord, let me do it. If you don't want to do it, you're too sensitive. No, David wasn't too sensitive. He just thought to do it. He just believed that this was a man of the Lord. Who are you to slay the Lord's anointed? David was like, nigga, I'll slay you right here. Like, nigga, I'll slay your ass.
He slayed that
He
nigga.
did do it. Yeah, I was gonna say he
He
did.
slayed that one nigga said he lied. Was
Yeah.
It's your own word, your
Yeah,
own mouth
yeah.
condemned you.
Condemned, yeah.
Bro, he slayed, bro, he just for lying, like, bro, that's mighty, bro.
Very much. We got it.
He's like, but no, he's like, I've done less. He said, I've done less to other people that claim that they touched the Lord's anointing. What more so you?
I'm gonna finish this definition real quick. It says, to gird oneself. It says metaphor with truth as a girdle. To equip oneself with knowledge of the truth.
That's it, because that truth gonna be our protection. That what the scripture say, wisdom and knowledge will be the stability of that time, the strength of salvation. You know, and having the fear of the Lord is gonna be the treasure, man. You know, and we operate in truth, man. You know, go ahead.
It says, I'm gonna read the Strong's definition. It says to gird all around. Alright, so every aspect of your life, man.
That's it.
It says to fasten one's belt literally or figuratively.
Yeah. Hey, so be prepared for that. And when you depart from evil, you make yourself a prey. And we are speaking truth in a world full of lies. Hey, you see what I'm saying? So you're gonna stick out like a sore thumb, man. That's just why this devil gonna come down on us, man. You know, like an enemy, like a flood, man. You see? That's when the Lord said He gonna lift up the standard, man. You're gonna be a standard in those days, man.
I'm gonna be defensive for you.
You know?
Man, Esau looked like, what, nigga? You not gonna worship me? Like Nebuchadnezzar.
Yeah.
Like, what? You ain't gonna bow down? This
They,
was say,
they was so they didn't say fuck you, king, you motherfucking bitch. They ain't say none of that. They said your meat we will not eat. They just they poised themselves, man.
He said to equip oneself with the knowledge of the truth.
Yeah.
Because we know that, you know, like Isaiah 33, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of that time. So it's important to, you know, get it all, soak in the Lord's word now, man. So, you know, you'll be able to stand in those evil days, as it says.
doing all to stand.
You're gonna have all to stand.
Got it. That was it.
That's it.
Yeah, I have some. It's like I just lost me.
Read the last one.
16.
No, you didn't read
Verse 16.
and above all heaven. Yeah, come.
Yeah, it says, above all, taking the shield of faith.
Yeah. Why? Because it's impossible to please the Lord without it.
It's
You
the
know,
first step to be
that's-
accepted of Him.
Come.
It's a faith. You gotta believe before you can fear Him.
Must believe that he is.
You gotta believe that He is. If you don't believe that He is, you can't fear Him because you don't think He exists.
That's what Eliashar wants to emphasize. You have to believe in the resurrection. Do you believe that the Lord can raise you from the dead? You gotta believe, bro. You gotta believe the Lord raised from the dead. The Lord raised His Son from the dead.
And
You know
when
what I mean? That's my bro. Think about it, bro. Think about that. He literally died and rose him up.
man, bro. And then and then when once you actually dive and you actually try to like not prove it wrong, but you actually like go and look it up for yourself, you see that the evidence is irrefutable. It's irrefutable. Like what I wrote about, my logic is undeniable. Bro, the logic is undeniable, bro. You can believe that He rose from the dead because spirits are neither created nor destroyed. When you believe in reincarnation, you see the scriptures never talk about hell. Like, man, nobody died. Then the scriptures say He slept with His fathers. Then you come back in the third or fourth generation. So how hard is it for somebody that created the foundations of the earth to put a soul back into a body? How hard is it?
That's why the apostles, the disciples that became apostles, that's why they was willing to accept the death. They're like, bro, we seen this man die and came back to life. There's nothing more you can tell me, bro.
You can't tell me, bro.
That's why they was willing to take those gruesome deaths. They seen it.
Even before them, with the Maccabees brothers. Not the Maccabees brothers, the lady with the 7 sons. They was like, man, I'm suffering from my iniquity. But that's a life for me set up. But not for you. You know, so they dealt, and they got tortured and mangled, man. So, hey, bro, ain't nothing you can tell me, bro. These motherfuckers, bro, they just ain't got the gifts, bro. Was that it to that?
It's Ephesians 6:16. It says, above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench the fiery darts of the wicked.
Right. Which is what keeping your mental, man. I got this words of affirmation that the elder Ayash put in the group. I screenshotted it earlier. It said, this is the second one. It says, I remain steadfast and calm in adversity. I do not act in haste or confusion. I cling to what is right and refuse to depart from integrity, even under pressure. Man, that's mighty, bro, because that's the shield of faith. Because we have the words to refer back to, because what? He left us a comforter. So when we going through adversity, we have the words to go back to, like, I won't be going through this, maybe better. I won't be going through this, maybe better. What do women want when they going through adversity? They always want what from their man? Reassurance. So how do we get reassured if the Lord is our husband? We got to read his words that he left for us. Yeah, he going right now, but he's going to be back. He's with us in spirit, but he's not with us right now. So we got to read his words that he left for us. Because he's a rewarder to them that diligently seek him, man. You know, so when you come back, you're like, man, you kept my words, man. You ain't gonna worship no other women. You ain't gonna fuck with no other gods. I'm gonna give you everything.
That's how we fight Satan, through the word.
Through the words.
Like, man, I would not, like, you quote scriptures, like, I would not be held under the bondage of any. Those, scriptures, like, you know what I'm saying? Just quote scriptures.
That's how quote scriptures.
That's how you able to defeat the devil. Sometimes you gotta quote scriptures loud.
Yeah, man. You gotta rebuke that devil. You gotta rebuke him with the words of Yahweh Shemi Al-Shah, because his words carry so much power. I got a precept too. Let me get this. you got precept. You got any more to that?
I cut it off there. It's fine.
Okay. I know you. He did not want to cut it off. I can finish the rest of the chapter if you want me to.
You got it, bro.
I got Luke 21 and 15. Luke 21 and 14. Settle it there. Therefore, in your hearts, not to meditate before what ye shall answer. What is it? This I started at 12. Luke 21 and 12. But before all these, they should lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and to the prisons, being brought before kings, rulers for my name's sake. And it shall turn you for a testimony. And it shall turn to you for a testimony. Hey, that's that in Revelation 12 and 11. And he overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, by the words of their testimony, man. So these words carry power, carry weight, man. It says, settle it, therefore, in your hearts, not to meditate before what ye shall answer. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. And I would say, he came between Pontius Pilate, he didn't even give him an answer. He's like, bro, what I got to do ain't even got nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
Like he was like, you a peon to this, bro. I'm mentally preparing for what I got to do.
So you don't have the power. He said, you don't have the power. My life is not in your hands.
Yeah, he's like, if the power came for you to destroy and to kill, it came from my Father which is in heaven.
Right.
And then he looked, he got to ponder, he could tell through the text, he pondered. And look, I find no fault with this dude, man. Like,
Right.
what manner of man is this? Like, cause this don't seem like no criminal to me. I was like, he probably was like, I've seen thousands and thousands of criminals. One thing about criminals, they always try to plead their fucking case.
He said, I know a criminal. I'm a criminal.
I know a criminal. I know a criminal. I'm a criminal.
I'm a fucking criminal.
That's why he was like, man, whatever y'all do, my hands is clean. I don't want nothing to do with this.
Then his wife, his wife had a dream.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
that kind of solidified. Wait. Well, he did because he had the little beat.
Yeah.
He said scores
Well,
him.
he had him do it.
But I mean,
So
he still was like, I ain't gonna kill him.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want to do the one that be the finishing blow.
Right.
You want to say something?
I'll say, cops, they be doing the same thing. You know, they can tell who's a
criminal and who's not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, no, I don't know
Uh,
all that.
I mean, like
some, I mean, no, I know what you're saying. No, I know what you're saying. Yeah, cause some,
It's like some murderers.
you can just tell. Yeah.
if a serial killer had police experience.
no, because I've been through that. He was like, no, I can tell he's not really like.
There ain't no, yeah.
Yeah. I say like
attributes.
I say like detectives. Detectives when they like you watch like first 48 shit, they didn't know if a nigga did it or not.
Mhm.
Because they know what signs to look for. Like body language tells you everything you need to know about a person. You know, about liars, about people that tell the truth, everything. Especially the younger. The younger they got it better. But I know what you're saying. Like some detectives can tell whether a serial killer got police experience or not, and how they move. You know, like, oh, this guy had police experience because he know where to kill him, what to dump the body, what we don't look for, what we do look for. You know.
Mhm.
He said,
It
hell,
happens
I don't know about that.
that.
No, because there's a balance to it. As many of them that do know, it's about twice as many that just hey, look, I got a conviction. Put that nigga in jail.
Yeah. But I will say like them like when I did watch that video about that CIA operatives about the body language signs.
Yeah.
That shit is some truth to that.
Yeah.
When motherfuckers lying, they always looking all over the place trying to come up with their thoughts. They never look you in the eye.
Yeah.
High pitched voice, they be fidgeting.
Fidgeting. They sweating. You anybody have them? Anybody have them? And with that, man, Lord willing, this vessel was edifying to the elect of Israel and giving all praise, all glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
All right, double honesty, apostle, the elders, the great millstone, were well. Peace and salutations to all you Akim out there preaching this truth throughout the four corners of the earth. With truth and sincerity in your hearts, fill over the gospel. Until next time, we shall shalom.
Shalom.
Bad babal.
Ball. Chemotherapy 2026.
Sure is 2026.
Time for a nigga to die.